All right, so you about to do my hair, y'all. Yeah, looking crazy. I'm probably looking like your great grandma. But this is the front of the hair. This is the back. Got the little fro and all that. It's growing out. Trying to grow my hair back out because I cut it into my little haircut. But I want to grow it back out now, so that's what we're doing. But today we will be relaxing my hair, and I'm going to show y'all the before and after. I'm going to do the whole relaxing and setting process on this video, and then I'm going to come back and show y'all the results after I style it tomorrow, and then I'll edit it into one video. But whoever catches this live catches the process. So today we're using olive oil. Now I normally use this, which is Olive Miracle Relaxer. It leaves my hair soft. I use Botanicals and Olive Miracle, but I couldn't find Olive Miracle on Amazon to get here soon enough. This don't even look like it's enough, but hey, let's see what it do. Yes, honey, detangling. You know the crazy thing is, I'm not even natural. I always go back and forth between natural and relax, and I got that 4C hair. But my roots, I got a lot of new growth, so I have to definitely relax it. I don't have to. I want to. Like I said, I'm always going back and forth between natural and relax. Even right now, I'm thinking, dang, should I go back natural? Should I be relaxed? Because let me tell you, I had a dream, right? And in the dream, I had 4C, but in the dream, I had a big, beautiful, I would say like 3C afro. And it was red right here, white and blue, like the American flag. And as ghetto and tacky as that is, it was actually beautiful in the dream, and the hair texture and everything. And I was looking at it like, what in the world? I just couldn't believe how pretty it was. So that made me kind of want to go back natural. But then when I realized that, yeah, you got that 4C nappy hair, I've been like, I don't know if I got the patience to do that again. When I was younger, I had more patience for my hair. Now that I'm older. And then plus, I like to wear it slick. I like mine slick and dead straight. And I like to slick it and fry it and lay it to the side and stuff. I can't do that with no 4C hair. If I had that light, like a 4A, 3C, probably even 4B. But my 4C and my 4C thick, so it's not going to work. So I'm going to use this right here, olive oil, and I'm going to start mixing it up. Got to put the activator in first. I want to say the activator, yeah, because that's the cream. I don't know if that's enough, y'all. I don't know if this is going to be enough for this head of mine. Your hair, so mine is too. That's the reason why I don't like staying natural, because it's so dry and it's so thick, and it just be like ropes. That's one reason I love to stay relaxed, because I can actually keep my hair moisturized and it stays soft and pretty relaxed. Because I can keep like I'll use this right here. This is a good product, leave-in conditioner, especially for when you relax. Now when you are natural, it's this stuff called shea butter. I don't think I might have some, and it works for 4C hair or really thick hair. Yep. Well, back in my natural days when I was younger and it grew out long and natural, this product right here is one of the products that worked the best for me, shea butter. And this will go on my natural hair, make it soft and stretchy. It'll stay soft and stretchy for like an hour, hour and a half, then it'll dry back up. But this right here gets your, especially if you have coarse natural hair, this is really good. If y'all don't know, this right here, this is that magic stuff for coarse natural hair. All right. So fatty, trust me, I'm not as fat as I look. I'm coming back on here tomorrow. I've actually lost some weight. This is actually a new. Get it straight. Get it straight. Check yourself, honey. Check yourself. Your girl is losing weight. My stomach going down. I'm doing my vegetable thing, so stomach's going down. I'm not as fat as I look. The new is big. Don't trip because I got on here looking crazy. I said it would be fun to do something in real life. I'm always on here. I like to look glamorous, so I'm always on here glamorous. So I say, let me show y'all me in real time looking a hot mess, although I don't like looking like this. But I just thought it would be fun to relax my hair with y'all. Okay, coconut, cocoa pop. But I ain't got time for y'all talking about I'm fat. I'm here body shaming people. Please. All right, so now But it's cool. I'm not sensitive like that. I'm going to mix my stuff up. Again, we're using the olive oil. We're going to mix her up. And then I got my rat tail comb so that I can apply her. We're going to use probably this one. We're going to use this. Maybe both of these. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you very much for tuning in, for supporting, for watching. Thank you for the likes. And so now we're just going, oh, I need to hold it a little down. Now we're going to do the mixing. Dang, my phone ringing. Ooh, babe, it's finna ring because, baby, we got to do this hair. Show y'all what it look like. Some crack. If that's what, I don't even know what crack look like. I'm a nerd. I don't know nothing about nothing bad. I like to keep it that way, Jack. All I know is Jesus. Jesus in church. And this ain't looking like this finna be in the... Ooh, y'all, I hope I ain't messed this up. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I think I messed up. The activator is for wrenching it. Did I mess up? Ain't the activator for wrenching it out? Normal strip bit. Ain't the activator for when you wrench it out? Ain't that me? I'm confused because, man, I gotta check the thing. Hello, Ghost Rabbit. Now I'm confused because some activators is to go in here, but then the other one is to wrench it out with. So let me check. I normally don't have to do this. Like I use the other one, but my mama used to use this one. But let me check this. Anyway, pour the entire contents of activator B. Please be activator B. Good. Okay, good. Into base A. Whoo, child, I was nervous. Into base A. And stir with the wooden spatula until both parts completely mixed. Next, add the exotic oil boosting and continue. Okay, we good. We good. We didn't mess nothing up. All right, that was this activator B. This goes into the relaxer. We call it perm, but it's a relaxer. And, okay, thank you for the likes. And this is the oil boost that goes into the relaxer. So we'll get these naps together. I thought I messed up. I was like, whoa, thought I was going to have to go up there to Walmart and get another perm, even though I got this one from Amazon. I don't even think this Walmart got relaxers. It used to. I ain't in the black folk neighborhood no more. I'm out here in Plano. They might have like 2 boxes on the shelf because ain't too many of us out here. Make sure I ain't missing y'all comments. I'm not too sure this is going to be enough. I'm not too sure this can be enough because I got thick hair. And even though I ain't got a lot of hair right now, the roots is thick, so I'm not too sure if this is going to be enough. I would play some music or something, but YouTube hit me with a copyright, so I can't do that. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a good week so far. I know mine has been quite interesting and busy. You want to stir it up real good till it gets nice. Well, you probably can't even see that. Anyway, till it gets a nice smooth consistency. Get all the lumps and bumps out. All the clumps. It needs to be nice and smooth. I actually like doing this part. My hand tired. One thing I never really used to do that I have to do now that I'm older because my edges came out about back in 2016 or 2017 for the first time because I used to relax. My mom used to relax my hair growing up and it was always healthy. I never lost hair. My edges never came out. But around 2016 to 2017, I started having black girl problems. My edges came out over here and over here. And then it was like it stopped growing for a minute. Like it used to, I could cut it off and it'll be back long again 5-6 months. Well, my long, which is like a long bob. It used to be like a long bob. But as I got older, yeah, I started experiencing black girl problems. So anyway, we just protecting our scalp from getting burned because I know these last couple years when I relax my hair, I be burning my face. So we gonna try not to do that this time. Might have put too much though because we want them edges to still get. Oh, child, it's hot. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Looking a hot mess. I gotta get on here looking a hot mess for y'all to send a like. That's a darn shame. Y'all don't be liking when I be looking cute. Looking like myself. I get on here looking like that thing off of Madagascar talking about I like to move it, and y'all doing some likes, huh? I see how y'all do. I like to move it. We like to move it. I like to move it, Hold on, let me see if I can do it. I can make it look like this. She likes to move it. We like to move it. We like to move it. I like to move it. Okay, I'm done. Whew. Almost getting the consistency. I gotta keep stirring. I got to keep stirring. I like to move it. She likes to move it. We likes to move it. She likes to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the channel. If you're just passing through, if you're watching a replay, what's up? What does it do? Okay. This is a Christian conservative channel. We talk about Jesus. We talk about things happening in the Black community. We talk about putting Christ over culture. We talk about being conservative Republican. And let me tell you something, Christians. Even if you don't want to be a Republican and you say you don't like Trump or whatever, I would respect you more if you say you're an independent. Just please, you can't be a Democrat in 2025 with the Antichrist agenda that party of slavery represents. Not just that, just the Antichrist agenda in 2025. Back in 2001, yes, we was even Democrats back then. I thought I was going to be a Democrat my whole life. But as time went on, I saw that this is the better side. It produces more Christian values. Okay, so we're getting a silky consistency. I'm relaxing my hair for those tuning in. I'm getting tired of doing this. Oh, this needs to take. Now, like I said, for those tuning in, I'm using olive oil. I usually use Olive Miracle, but it wouldn't get here soon enough from Amazon, so I had to go with olive oil. My mama used to use this on my head. This one still works pretty nice. But this one, Olive Miracle and Botanicals, it leaves my hair nice and soft. And Olive Miracle comes with that leave-in conditioner, but I also got it here. Botanicals is good too. Those are the first no lie that I've always loved. My mama used to use this one. This one always comes out pretty nice too. Olive oil. Let the anointing flow from the olive oil, okay? So we're gonna just make sure we got this nice and stirred before we begin to apply this. And I don't know how to do one of my mama things where she made that little bitty bottle of relaxer stretch for my whole head, because especially back then I used to have a lot of hair. But we're gonna work it out. I just don't want this Vaseline in the hair blocking the actual stuff from getting relaxed. So I got a lot of new growth. So I'll put that in. I'm gonna relax it with y'all. How's your weekend going? Somebody said they went to Six Flags. Somebody went to church. Amen. I had a wonderful time at church this Sunday. What was he talking about? I forgot. I always do that, but in the moment, like, I be enjoying it. And go back the other way with it to make sure it gets that nice consistency. You don't want to get this in your eyes. If you get this in your eyes, it's going to burn. That would not be good. You know, your skin is starting to itching and burning. I'm so tired. I'm just finna stop. Got to get that nice hand work going. Nice consistency. I do have a new phone, so I'm gonna get that set up so I can switch. I got a Samsung 16. I like Samsung, so it's an older one, but I'm not too picky on that up-to-date electronic stuff. I really want the Samsung 23, 24, whatever it is. I know that 23 that come with the little sticky thing. I really want that, so I'll probably eventually upgrade to that. But I did get a new phone because I kind of cracked this one up. Make sure if y'all tuning in, you like, comment, sharing, and subscribing. I'm stirring for all eternity right here. I am tired. Okay. Now, I'm supposed to start at the back. Y'all, I low-key don't think I have enough. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even think it matters where I start at the back because it's also nappy. It's mostly natural. Because remember, I cut my hair into a cut, so I had all these shaves. And so when I got them twists and stuff, that was my attempt to grow it out. It takes time, though. It takes time. So we're going through the chicken head phase right now. That's the thing about when you get a haircut. When you get a haircut, it's really pretty when it's styled. And my mom used to say that too. But when it's not styled and you're a regular black girl with regular black girl hair that's short, you're going to look like a chicken head, especially if you ain't got that wavy pretty hair. You're going to look like a chicken head. So it's chicken head phase. But when you style it, you relax it and actually do it, then it really be like you be on your Holly Berry. But when it's not styled, you be on that chicken head stuff. So my mom always told me don't nothing beat long hair. But she always loved the haircut. She said, I love a haircut, but don't nothing beat a hair full of hair. So I'm attempting to grow my hair back out. I need to stop cutting it, though. That's the thing. I really just don't think this is enough. My mama taught me that you got to start from the back. So that's typically what I do. I really want to start from the front because I feel like that's what people are going to see the most. And I don't think this is going to be enough, but it's okay. We'll start from the back today. What I'll do is put a little bit back here, work my way to the front, and then go back through the back. That's what my mama used to do if she didn't really have enough. Now, if I would have went to the beauty supply, I could have got two, but they're like the black beauty supply is kind of up the street. I don't have no car right now, so I ordered this off of Amazon. Okay, first things first. When you're relaxing your hair, ladies and gentlemen, well, ladies, put your gloves on. I already applied the Vaseline to the forehead. I never used to do that, but as I got older, I started having black girl hair problems. I lost my edges, and it humbled me. So, yeah, I be following them things now. I'm gonna put the Vaseline on and all that. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all some type of man that I want. I want somebody that's gonna love me even when I'm looking like this and worse. A hot mess. I could be looking like a hobo off the street, and I've been homeless 3 times. I want somebody that can see my beauty when I'm looking like this and worse. If he don't love me when I'm looking a hot mess and broken, disgusting, and bust on a bad hair day, or I'm looking crazy, whatever, then I don't want him. See, I feel like it's easy for dudes to try to holler at a girl when she looking all dolled up. But do you still want me when my hair sticking up? If I ain't got no hair in my head, you could be going through a terminal illness. I don't speak that, but I'm just saying, if I'm overweight, you know what I'm saying? I want somebody that likes me for me, not just when I'm dolled up and makeup and weave and all that. My mama taught me natural beauty and natural hair and natural nails is the best. But of course, I like to wear my nails, get my nails done this weekend. And I'm not too big on weave. I went through my wig phase. I'd rather have my real hair, but I will wear like twists and stuff. We're going to just kind of go through here. We'll come back because I really want to make sure. Ooh, that's them roots, honey. Them roots is not cooperating. Now, I ain't a professional, okay? So don't take this as somebody that's a professional because your girl is not a professional. I don't know. I'm just feeling my way. This was easier when my hair was longer and more relaxed, but that's what we got. I ain't got nobody to do this for me. My mama in heaven. Ain't no home girls down here. So with us, I got to do this myself. And I don't pay nobody to do something I can do myself. Whether it's professional or not, I don't care nothing about that. I does it myself. Oh, it's hot. That's what we're looking like so far. Remember, I'm going to go to the front and come all the way back. Right now, I'm just trying to get through this back to get a good application on it. But I'm trying to work my way to the front because that's the part where people see it. We need to make sure they get straight. We need to get that chemical on there ASAP. That creamy crack. Oh, this mud nappy, boy. What y'all know about that 4Z? That's them African roots right. This every bit of that Nigeria right here. I ain't the one that got no soft wavy here. This that West African roots right here. I'm doing that wrong because they're supposed to come to the front. I get that later. My mama used to do this stuff fast. Try to move fast like her. See how it's in that haircut? Now you can see the haircut more. Hot mess. That looks so much better already. I was around here looking crazy. Now I can see my haircut. I'm all right. I feel like I'm back on my Halle Berry now. Ooh, I'm sweating hard. That cut she had in Boomerang was bad. It was. I say it was bad. I don't really know what's going on at this point. I'm just doing stuff. Bit like that. Just like this. I don't recommend following. Follow the way I'm doing this. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to go back over it anyway, so I'm just trying to get it on there. Like I said earlier. I'm just trying to get it on there. Come over there. Ooh, child, that look nappy. This need every bit of this. Ooh. I wouldn't say it needs it. I prefer it, though. It's a choice. Okay. Now, we've arrived at the front. Y'all see how I'm missing my edges right there? This isn't sweat. This is Vaseline that has turned into sweat. So my edges, I gotta get my edges back. I lost my edges in 2017, so I had to fill it in with like gel it down. Sometimes I use a eyebrow pencil. I usually just gel it down, gel my baby hair over it. It looks bad. My edges need to grow back. It look like a haircut now. We getting there. Gotta make this stuff stretch. You're not supposed to apply it to the scalp. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I usually probably do get some in the scalp. You're not supposed to do that. It really don't matter much with my hair because it's so thick. It wouldn't matter. I can't feel that. The 4C is protecting the scalp. It's got to get through that 4C and 4C roots first. Y'all see that? You see it? Okay, see. Ooh, that got me sweating. Looking at my mirror here. gonna do it like that. And you don't want to over process it. I think a lot of times when we do it at home, and I realize this, I think a lot of what I've been going wrong with the relaxer is over processing, right? So over processing the already relaxed hair. See how I'm getting into the scalp? Like I said, I'm not a professional. You ain't supposed to do none of that. We're doing all of the above and we're not supposed to. But like I said, it's gonna survive. I feel like you can get away with it a lot more when you're younger and you more vibrant and healthy. Your hair just bounce back. But as you get older, you know, stuff like that start to matter. Now I'm in my 30s, it's starting to matter. I'm eventually have to get a beautician help me. I have blessed hands. If I just take care of my hair, it'll grow. But the thing is, I'm older. You know, I don't be dedicating the time like I used to have energy. So I may have to go ahead and invest in a beautician. Although I feel like I'm a beautician. Like I did my dogs. I cut my dog's hair today. I groomed her. I'll upload that video tonight. I don't like heat. What? Freaking air ain't even coming out. Did they turn this? They turned the air down, huh? They turned the air down. I can't wait to get up out of here. See, I just did that. This part right here, over processed. It just need to be right there on them roots. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, that's probably too much. Oh, that's way too much. We got to take some of this. Hold on, we got to take it. Oh, ah, oh, fighting back. It says, still I rise. It says, still I rise. You ain't no European. You is African, man. Accept your roots. Accept your fate. I said, no, thank you. Say hello to this creepy crack. I'm always going back and forth, though. I'm like, do I want to be natural? Do I want to? But every time I go natural, I just go right back to relax. I'm like, why do I do this? I could have had long natural hair if I would have just stayed natural when I went natural for the first time in 2011, 2012. Then I went back relaxed. Then I went back natural in 2014. I would have just stayed natural that time. My hair would have been down my back. Even with my 4C. Especially then, I was young. It was growing like weed. I relax it, cut it off, and grow back. But, you know, then I turned 26. My hair went on like a stunt. I had already having black girl problem. Oh, no, not black girls with that long hair, or that long pretty hair, or even just long hair. I'm talking about black girl problem. Where your hair start falling out, your edges start, you know, the perm start taking out your edges. Then you have to start wearing wigs, stuff like that. Then it grew back finally. I had got little baby locks and I grew it out. It grew out pretty long, but then I got bored with that. Well, it grew out long, so it was like a long bob, like right here. So I got tired of that, so I cut it in a bob. If y'all been with my channel, y'all seen the video. I cut it into a cute little bob. Then I got tired of that, so I cut it off into a TWA. And then I went natural. Then I got tired of that and I relaxed it. And then I had like regular hair, but I wanted a cut. I was going to fly to Maryland to the DMV to get a cut. So I was like, instead of paying $400 for a flight and then paying her like $600 or $400 for this cut, I said, baby, we're going to learn how to do this cut today. So I got on YouTube and started watching how they do the cuts. And honey, we figured it out. Gotta put it into the little Pippi Longstocking. Usually do that last ponytails to make sure. Oh, you feel that it's getting straight. Oh, it's starting to feel silky, man. I always wanted to be British. Got a message reply to you. Oh, it's starting to feel silky. I like that. See, I like to be able to put oil. That's why I like to stay relaxed, because I can keep my hair moisturized. I can add this leave-in hair lotion. It'd be all silky. So back when I was younger, I'd be having people think I had that pretty hair, that pretty soft hair, especially back then. They'd be like, what country you from? I'd be like, Barbados, St. Thomas, Turks and Caicos. I could say anything back then. And they'd be like, oh, I'd be like, psych. My mama said, nope. You just a pretty black girl. I'm old now. I'm old, y'all. I look like that. Whatever that thing is off Madagascar. But I clean up nicely. I ain't old. I know I'm not old. I'm playing. I feel old, though. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I want to be 23 and 17 again. This hair be fighting back. Now I see what my mama used to say. She'd be like, it's fighting back. That hair said, leave me alone, ma'am. I want to be natural. Let me be nappy and happy. Ooh, might just be doing it wrong. I think it's fighting back, though. Ooh. Oh, bitch, I'm going to get it straight. Ain't nothing like a fresh perm. Especially when you got that nappy, that 4C like me. See, y'all look 3. My mama had 4B. That's a little bit lighter. Y'all little 4B, 4A, 3C girls. It's easy for y'all to be like, yo should be natural. Yo should love yourself. Start trying to be right. Baby, when you got that thick 4C hair like me, that straight carpet, you got to be patient. That take a whole nother level. So don't come around here telling me to be natural and you got that little soft curly hair. No, that little 3C, 4A, 4B, 4B a little thicker. But please, especially if you got that, no. Just go on with your little soft head self. Don't be telling me nothing, baby. You ain't got that 4C. I got 4Z and it's thick. It ain't the thin 4C. You can't get mine to a ponytail till it get longer. Some people can put their 4C up in a little. Nah, baby, that 4C don't lay down until it get long. When you see them girls on here with that 4C where it be thick ropes, that's mine. And we ain't got time for the naps. No, ma'am. I'll do it like I'll go natural. I'll be battling with myself. Part of me want to be natural and exist in the hair that God made me. And then the other part is like, no, I want to be European. So Western, like I want to be able to, really, I just want to be able to slick it. And then I feel prettier with straighter hair. I know that's probably like not the right thing to say, but it's just the truth. I like the way I look with straighter hair. I look older with just my nappy hair. I probably shouldn't say that, should I? I look older with my nappy 4C hair. And it looks better when it get long. Then it starts to look pretty when it get long because you can style it more. But when it's short, I don't like it when it's short 4C. That's for me. I don't like the short 4C. So once it get past that short, awkward phase, because I don't like that, then I'm straight. But that takes time, especially now I'm older. I probably got to wait like 2 or 3 years to get it to grow. Back in the day, it would grow in a couple months. And by the next year, it was already long. By the ending of the year. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, got real humble. See, that's what I get because I used to talk about the girls' weave. I don't need no weave. I got my own hair. Then God said, okay, you think you all that? Let me humble you. Never mind. You still, not that black girls can't have long hair because they absolutely can. But he said, just in case you forgot, you still a black girl. Let me make it realistic for you. Start having black girl problems. And after that, I got real humble. I won't say nothing about nobody else. And then wearing weave or not, honey, because I had to start wearing weave because my hair was it wasn't growing like it should have been. Then I wasn't taking care of it either. And then not to mention I was going through a lot. I was going through homelessness and stuff. So had to get back on track. I just lost my mom and all that. So, all that factors in. Woo. All right, so here we are. We on this side. Ooh. We on this side. Mind you, now we still got to go back to the back. Ooh, and make sure that got right? Ooh, child. But we got to get this front because, like I said, the front is what people see. I always like when I have my little relaxer and then you perm it and then you can see my pretty little round face. I feel like you can see my face more when it's laying down. Like I said, I don't like the short. I don't like my short 4C fro. I don't like it short. I like it big. If it's because it's, and then even when it's big, that's the very coarse. It should be standing there. It should be there. But I could style it then. Make it cute. When it grows, you can make the 4C pretty, but I don't like short 4C. I think all hair is beautiful. So 4C hair is beautiful. That's the hair God gave me. But to each his own, right? Our standards are probably based on a lot of times Western standards, but not just that. It's like what looks good on me. And what looks good on me is this. I don't like the short. I don't like my short 4C fro. I prefer it when it's longer. Like I said, I feel like I can style it more. It looks prettier that way. However, I know that I'm beautiful the way God made me, including my hair. But he do give us a choice. I think so. But like if he would have told me I prefer you to wear your natural hair, I would listen. Because when I was natural this last time, God had me stop and look and say, see, you still beautiful. You are beautiful the way I made you. Because he knew like my complex was I'm more beautiful with a relaxer. He knew like that was really inside of me. And that's how we're ingrained as African Americans growing up. You know, we're ingrained with that Western standard of beautiful. And a lot of times it don't just be that. If we be honest with ourselves, we feel, a lot of us that wear relaxer, we feel more pretty with a relaxer. That's just the truth about it too. Aside from the whole European standard, I'm not blaming them. I like my hair like this. I like to be able to soften it and curl it. And I like all that. It's more flexible for me doing this than my carpet. Because my carpet, when it grow out long, I can do more with it. But when it's short, baby, that thing just there. All I can do is twist it, and that's it. We can't We can't. It's like part in the Red Sea, child. That thing says, "Still I rise, I ain't moving." But anyway, I looked in the mirror, and I knew Jesus was telling me, "See, you are beautiful, even with your natural short fro." I heard him, like I felt that was what he was telling me, and I said, "Well, I do look. I feel like I saw myself for the first time the way God sees me, because I never really liked my short fro." I'll wear it when it gets bigger, then I can twist it. Then you can make it pretty because it's more hair. I feel like, I guess we always think longer is always better. Now, we know that, we know that I ain't gonna knock long hair. God said he gave us our hair for a blessing. And he said if a woman has long hair, that's a blessing. But you can be beautiful and womanly with short hair too, with your little Holly Berry cut, with your little, you know what I'm saying? Just take care of your hair. He still find you beautiful. But even with my short little fro, he allowed me to see myself the way he sees me. And I just saw a pretty little flower with a little broccoli head, with a little fro. And I felt so beautiful. And I was like, this is the way God sees me. Because he knew I was thinking about relaxing my hair. And I ended up relaxing it. But I think before I did it, he wanted me to say, I feel like he was saying it's not necessary. You don't have to do that to be beautiful. And I think he just showed me the way he sees me for a moment. And I saw it, and I understood it, and I still did it. But I did see, I think he just wanted me to see myself the way he sees me, like, you're beautiful. You don't have to do that. You need to know you're beautiful the way I made you. But I'm not saying it's a sin or nothing. He gave us a choice, but he also wanted me to know I don't make mistakes. You are still beautiful this way. So it's a challenge. Having 4C is a challenge. I can't lie. This hair type, and it's beautiful because God ain't make a mistake on no, not one. But it's challenging. It's challenging. And you have to do a little bit more to feminine it up. I'm still a woman, but because, baby, if not, that 4C will have you looking like a man. I'm not a black man. I'm a black woman. So you have to work a little harder to make sure you look ladylike with that 4C. Go outside looking like Tom. No, sir. We don't do that. So, and I feel like that's why a lot of ladies turn into dykes, too. They get raped, and then they say, oh, my lips too big. My nose too wide, my hair too nappy. I look more like a boy, and I feel like that's the trick of the enemy. Because just because you got short 4C hair, or your hair don't grow as long as some other women that are not black, and even some black girls, and because your features are African, does not mean that God made a mistake or that you should be a dyke. I think that's what happened a lot in the black community too. They be like, oh, I look more like a boy. Let me go. Oh, well, see, my hair nappy, so let me go. I feel like that's a part of it. When we got to love our African features. And I love my African features, even though I'm relaxing my hair. I know the hypocrisy, right? The hypocrisy. But when you look through my life, I have been natural. I always go natural, so I'm always battling my African root. My African, I always want to be like strong in who it is, so that's why I always go back natural. I be battling my I feel like my African and my European, not my African and my American inside of me is always battling. And I think that's why I always go back between natural and relaxed. But I am for loving yourself. If we talking about Black people, the way God made us, and loving our African features. I'm not for changing our nose, bleaching our skin, even though I know it sounds so hypocritical to say that about our hair, but like at least it's still my hair though. But I'm also not in other people's shoes, I don't know what it's like to have some of the stuff they have that they feel so insecure about instead of loving themselves. But y'all could say the same thing about me. You could say, oh, you're very insecure because you're relaxing your hair. You could say, oh, you're trying to be white or you're trying to be this. Well, actually, I just feel prettier with it and I like wearing it this way because I can actually keep it moisturized and style it the way I want. But I already know God made everybody beautiful the way we are, even, with the 4C and all that. But it's not like if we was in a factory and God gave us a choice and he said, okay, what kind of hair you want? It's not like I would say, please give me the Indian hair, give me the Spanish hair, whatever the Malaysian, whatever that wavy hair is, that long soul, Indian, Spanish, Malay. I was going to say that hair. Like if he said, okay, like if I get to heaven and Jesus be like, okay, you know what? At this point, you made it. You can pick what kind of hair you want. I'm sorry, but I'm saying bye to the 4C. If he said you can have long 4C down my back, or you could have Indian hair, or Malaysian, or Spanish, I'm taking it. I'm sorry. You think I'm not going to take that silky stuff? Baby, I'll take it in a heartbeat. I am betraying. I still want to be Black. I still want to be African. I just want the silky hair. Is that a problem? Well, shoot. I'm sorry. I got to keep it real. Jesus, can you please change? Matter of fact, when I get to heaven, I'm going to ask Jesus to change my hair texture. I'm sorry. And I said, I know all hair types are beautiful. And some of y'all got that beautiful, big old 4C fro, big old 4B froze. And good for you. Good for you if that's what you like. I don't want it. When I get to heaven, I'm going to say, Lord, please give me the Indian, the Malaysian, the Spanish. You can give me the white girls with the pretty hair, but the Indians have the prettiest hair to me. The Indian women are so beautiful to Indians, and I would say Indian, Spanish. I don't know Malaysian hair, but I know that's hair that Black women always be wearing. So I would say Indian, Malaysian, Spanish. I just know them Indians be having the Indians, they hair, oh my gosh, to me, they just the prettiest. To me, they are literally, I don't even know nobody prettier. To me, they are the prettiest women in the world. And it's so many different beautiful women in all nationalities. But to me, Indian woman, like a bad Indian woman. Have you ever seen a beautiful, bad Indian woman? I've seen some. In Dallas, they'll have Black boyfriends and all that. They be gorgeous. They look just like Jasmine or better. They have big, pretty eyes. Their hair be down here. Be beautiful. They be gorgeous. So to me, they the baddest. You ain't gonna convince me otherwise. You got some sisters, you got some races running up, Ethiopians. I know Black, of course, Black women in there, but you got the Ethiopians. You got a Fulani woman. You got some bad Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? You got runner-ups. But to me now, them Indian women, a bad one, it be some beautiful one. To me, they the prettiest. To me now. Even when I was in basic, I had what was her name? Oh my gosh, because she was a police officer. She was in there with me. And she was pretty nice. She would like encourage me or whatever. What was her? I forgot her name, but she was so pretty. Oh my gosh. I used to look at her and be like, oh my gosh, they are so, to me, they the prettiest. Anyway, we would be going to sleep. And when we get in our barracks, when it's time, when training is over, we let down our hair, whatever. Well, they let down their hair, baby. I cut my hair off, baby. She got that 4Z, baby. We ain't got time for that. I cut mine off, and everybody started copying me. And the girls with the pretty hair cut their hair off, and I was like, listen, baby, I cut my hair off because my hair is nappy. I'm Black. I got that 4C hair. Baby, she don't have 4B 3C, 4A, baby. She got that nappy West African hair. That's why I cut my hair off, and it looked cute on me. But then you have some of the Spanish girls, some of the white girls cutting their hair off, the ones with the pretty hair. And not to say the black hair can't be pretty, it can be, to each his own. But baby, if I had to switch, I'm gonna go ahead and be real. I'll take the Indian hair. So anyway, they cut their hair off, and here's my thing: you gotta know what fits you. If your hair down your back, don't be copying the black girl that's cutting their hair off because it look cute. I'm West African. That look cute on us. If God gave you beautiful hair down your back, keep your beautiful hair. That's what works with you. That's what look good on you. Now, it's ultimately your choice, but you got to know what look good to you. So like some of them cut their hair off, but to me, it didn't fit them because they was meant to have that long hair down their back. So you got to know what's good for you. But yeah, like I was saying, she was so, what was her name? I think it started with a P. Y'all, she was so pretty. She would let her hair down. Her hair was way down here, be beautiful, thick, and black. And then she had the prettiest face. They are, oh my gosh, like a beautiful Indian girl. I'm like, I done see some. And she was one of them. I think it started with a P. I forgot her name. She was literally so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. But my one of my army sergeants in basic was too, and she was a dyke. But you know what? She didn't give me no trouble. She ended up being real chill. She didn't give me no. Her friend told her that I was trouble because they had to move me from one unit to another because the little Asian chick was hating on me. She was trying to put me out in basic over some booty. That lady did not like me. She was trying to write me up for everything so much that I was like, I gotta report her because she trying to like get me in trouble. And my other sergeant would be looking out for me. But one of my other sergeants, because I had 3 in my platoon. I had a white dude, I had a Mexican dude, and I had this Asian chick that was like 4 feet tall, and she hated me. Out of all the other girls, she hated when I first got there. I poured out my stuff. She kicked my wig. Then during the PT test, not during the PT, you know the part where they show us how to do the parts for the PT test. She fell off the monkey bars or shit. Like she fell off or something. She couldn't even do it. And even the girls was talking about it. And they be like, she be so mean and she be yelling and she couldn't even do it herself. Because mind you, she was very short. But I feel like she was intimidated probably because I was taller than her. And then she probably knew I was a suave black girl, whatever. Or maybe she was just a hater. Maybe she just, for whatever reason, she didn't like me. So the white man told me, listen, he said, if you go over there, you'll graduate. But if you stay over here, she not gonna let you graduate. He knew she didn't like me. He was like, I don't want her trying to report me. Let me tell her, no, it's all her. So they moved me to the lady that was, I had 2. It was the black lady. She was gorgeous, y'all. Big, pretty eyes. She was built fine, pretty. She had everything. She was beautiful. But she was a dyke. And she was even married to a beautiful Indian woman that looked just like the Indian girl I was just telling y'all about. I think they even called each other twins. And then her friend was telling her I was gonna be a hard time. But when I got over there with her, she never gave me no trouble. She was mad chill. I liked being with her because she wasn't like some of the females are extra dramatic, jealous, trying to write you up for anything. She wasn't like that. She was just chill and laid back. And because I was worried, I was like, oh Lord. But she wasn't even like the woke type that bother you because you Christian or not Christian or whatever. I think she respected the fact that I was Christian. She even told me, like, when you got to hear, you're going to know it was God or something she was saying. And at first they said they were trying to get me out of there. And I was like, I know y'all get me out. They doing it because I'm Christian and blah, blah, blah. But they kept me by the grace of God. And then they even tried to put me in another platoon or recycle me. And God didn't let that happen. And I ended up graduating with them. But she ended up being real chill. I even got a picture with her and everything. And yeah. So I pray that God saves her. And it's ultimately a choice. And the beautiful lady that she's with and blesses them both with a husband. But that's a choice. But that's God's will for them. And it's God's will for everybody. But again, He's not going to force you, but it is a choice. They're 2 beautiful women. They don't belong together. They belong with the husband. But that's between them and God. It's a choice. But the truth is, they still belong with a husband, and God wants them to serve Him, but He give us a choice. So I do pray that, Jesus saves them. There was another young lady in there. She was actually real chill too. She was a good one. Like, she wasn't on that drama. She would be like, I would like when we got a break and we could ride with her to the defect to carry food and all that, because she would just talk with us. She wasn't on that other stuff. Them other 2, they was giving me a hard time. Then it was a white general that was giving me a hard time. And them other 2 girls, it was a black girl and an Asian girl. But the other one, y'all, she was a dyke too, and I think they said she was even married to a girl. She was real cool and suave, but she was real chill too. Like they wasn't on the ones. I tell you what, the dykes I had in basic, they didn't give me a hard time. They was chill. They was chill, just like the real men. They wasn't giving me no hard time. It was them other females. Because some of them give you a hard time because you Christian and they know you don't believe in that. Not them. They could care less. I think the one I really had too, she was so pretty. She had them big pretty eyes. The one I told you was married to the Indian lady. I think she really just respected the fact that I would say, because at one point they were trying to get me in trouble for singing a gospel song. I'm like, y'all be around here singing lyrics with cursing and really talking about explicit stuff, and y'all mad because I'm singing for Jesus? And they was like, well, we can put you out. But I said, well, go ahead and do it. Please do it. I got mad. I was like, because, baby, I'm not selling my soul for nobody. But then I think they respected the fact that I didn't bow. And by the grace of God, God kept me. So I'm still going to pray for people. I know people going to think what they think. Oh, she judged and she did. But hey, the word of God is the word of God. And you never know. You pray for people and God can still save them. They might not get saved today. They might get saved 5 years from now. We ain't got 5 years all the time, though. They might get saved. You know what I'm saying? They might get saved in the future. But don't give up on praying for people. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the over process. This is probably why it's good, y'all, to go to the beautician, because this is definitely over processed. But I bet you one thing have I desired of the Lord, that it's going to be straight when I get done. This one thing will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, and inquire in his temple and witness the beauty of his holiness. That's the back, y'all. It's starting to burn. It's starting to burn. When I was younger, my mama used to use super on me because the way I was taught, if your hair really nappy, you got to use super. But then when I got older, I realized you don't need super. It's already strong. It's a chemical. You just need regular. See how they teach us, y'all? See how they teach us? You know what I don't understand? How black women grew up using relaxers, and then they got a nerve to turn around and try to sue the relaxer company. Did you grow up using relaxers? Did it cause this? I'm like, did nobody put a gun in your hand and tell you to relax your hair? You wanted to relax your hair. You wanted your hair to be straight and pretty like T-Boz and Chile and Left Eye and who else? Well, Left Eye probably had natural hair. Chile, she stayed beautiful. But you know what I'm saying? You wanted your hair to look like Halle Berry's and all them pretty black girls in the 90s that had all them pretty relaxers. You wanted your hair to look like Aaliyah and them. Ain't nobody forced you to do that. You knew you couldn't wait to go to the beauty supply and get that perm. You knew you was going to be cute and get that fine man at that club that night, baby. You knew it. Didn't nobody force you. So I don't respect that. Didn't nobody force y'all to perm y'all hair. You want to be blaming the relaxer companies. Who forced you to buy that? You went out there and bought that with your happy-go-lucky self. And you want to sit up there and talk about some, you can sue them. Sue them for what? Sue yourself. You put that on your hair. You know it was a chemical. And back then, they probably wasn't no lie. They were straight chemicals. Now we got the no lie relaxers. That's the ones I started using. Supposed to be better for you. I'm not suing nobody I'm not suing no drug dealer if I bought the drugs willingly for him. You poisoned yourself. You willingly bought the poison. Then they tell you, did you used to take drugs? Now it's time for you to sue your drug dealer. He didn't put a gun to your head. You told him you want some drugs. He told you where to get it. You asked for it. You wanted it. He got it to you. Look how straight it's getting, boy. Y'all don't know nothing about it. I'm just saying, I think Indian woman is the prettiest woman in the world. I sure do. Then Ethiopians. You got some bad Puerto Ricans. You got some bad Latinas. You got some bad black women. We always going to be in that thing for trendsetters. You know, all of that stuff. We got some beautiful black women. Then you got your beautiful Caribbeans that are black and mixed. Black, Spanish, French. They up in that thing. So, yeah. But I heard, y'all, that when you go to heaven, there's a mirror that you can look in and you can see yourself in different ethnicities. I was watching Heaven and Hell Revelation. I'm gonna watch that again. And they said it's a mirror. I forgot what it's called. And you can see yourself in different nationalities that God could have made you in. And I want to get in that mirror and see me as an Indian woman, child. Cause baby, I just think they so pretty. But there are so many nationalities, so many beautiful women, and so many handsome men. But me, I like beauty. I'm not gay. I just like beauty. So to me, when I see Indian women, real pretty one, I just be like, oh my gosh, they hair be so long and beautiful, and they just really be so pretty. I be like, oh my goodness, she's so pretty. Well, my sergeant in the Army, she was a bad Latina. She was gorgeous, and she had white skin, but she was gorgeous. Baby, she was a bad Latina, okay? She was one of them, baby. She was gorgeous, naturally. So I heard this man say, to the making a beautiful woman, there is no end. And it's true about handsome men too. But when it comes to men, you already know where I'm standing with, who the finest man ain't even no compare. You know what? It's some beautiful Arab men. And what's this? I seen this one dude on there. Okay, he look Indian, but like mixed with black. I think he was from Sri Lanka or something like that. Brother was fine. I was like, oh, child, baby, he was fine, okay? But you know, the finest man gonna be the black man. Now, they got some beautiful Middle Eastern men that be like, oh my God, boy, where you came from a heaven looking like that? Boy, you look like a dream come true with that pretty hair. They be all Middle Eastern and stuff. I seen some beautiful Middle Eastern men. But baby, the finest is gonna be that black man. I like a pretty black man with that long wavy hair, looking like he black and Indian. To me, that's the baddest. Or he can be brown. And then I love a black man with some waves. Okay, with some waves. I don't know why everybody gotta have dreadlocks. I don't know why all these men gotta have dreadlocks, baby. Can we get the clean cut men to come back? Baby, this mud is burning. Do you hear me? And I hope it's getting straight. Oh, baby, she got some hair back. Hey, tell me what that perm do. Hey, tell me what that perm. Tell me what that perm. I like to move it. Okay. You probably was a little from the other. But look how much hair we got now. Yeah, baby. See, you be feeling like you ain't got no hair when you. Oh, girl, it's burning. Child, baby, she got to wash this out. You be feeling like you ain't got no hair when you got that natural 4C. Baby, the shrinkage is real, but then you put that perm on and you be like, baby, I didn't even know I had that much hair back there, baby. I thought it was non-existent. It was invisible. Oh, why? But look at that, huh? Tell me what that perm do. It made me white. I'm European. I'm Scottish. Oh, child, it burn. Child, it don't never burn, child. Baby. Child, it don't never burn. That thing burning. I got to go wrench this out. Now, baby, we try to make sure, because sometimes you'll leave it on there, right? It'll feel like it getting straight. That thing will be wavy. I'm like, no, you need to be straight. I don't know, wavy. I have done, it's a process similar to this where you put the perm on, but you don't leave it long enough. And it's called Texlax or something. It's not the box that say Texlax. It's where you actually put the perm on, but you don't leave it on long enough. And what it does is it loosens your relaxed hair, like especially if you got 4C. It loosens it and make it look like you got that wavy hair. But you wrench it out way ahead of time, so it don't remove all your curls. I did that before too. That was cute. It's hard though because you got to keep up with it. You can't leave. If you leave it on long enough, it's just gonna get straight. So probably got to go to somebody that's good at that. These roots, boy. See, I tell you, you got to go through this individually because you'll think it's straight, especially when you have hair like me. You wash that mud out and them roots be waving. I'm like, no, you need to be straight. I like mine dead straight. See, some people like it where it's just straight. I always like mine dead straight. I want that when I want it straight, I want that mud straight. I don't want to have a relaxer and it still look natural or nappy like some people like that. You know, I like mine dead straight. Go ahead and make mine European. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to do it, let me do it right. What I do, if I want to be natural, I can be natural. If I'm going to put a chemical on it, make sure that mud get dead straight. You feel me? Fried, dyed, laid to the side. Like that. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. I like mine dead straight. It always come out pretty. So, boy, when I was young and I got a fresh relax, I used to look just like Betty Boop when I got my Couldn't tell me nothing, boy. It'd be so pretty. I remember this girl used to tease me when I left Arts Magnet and first went to Duncanville. She was like walking down the hall behind me. She was like, "Ooh, she look like Betty Boop." I had a Betty Boop purse at that time. I used to love Betty Boop. That girl said, "That's a compliment." I'm like, "Yeah, that girl was crazy." That girl fought me. I beat her up, and she still tried to bully me when they moved us to the summit for Duncanville High School. I said, "Boy, that girl bully." She jumped in front of me in line and everything. I ain't even do nothing. I just let her do it because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to stay there. I was a good girl. So I was like, But I look back and I should have been like, "No, baby, you need to move." So I used to allow a lot of stuff back then. And then I wasn't in like my fighting mood. I had snapped and beat up. Right then I had turned back to myself, but I shouldn't have let that girl get in front of me even in that line. I don't care what I should have said, "No, you can't be skipping me. You can't skip me. I done beat you up once. Do I need to beat you up again?" She thought she was gonna bully me. She was a tall girl. And even after all that, at the end of the school year, we was graduating, we was seniors, she was still in the hall bullying girls. She carried herself like a dyke, but I guess she wasn't. I had seen her later in life too. She had got bigger, her boobs got bigger. My mama said she probably had some kids. All of them kids at Duncanville, I graduated class of 2011. I was supposed to be 2009 or 2010, but I started school late and I was bad in Atlanta, so they kept me back in first grade. I was so bad they wanted to put me on Ridley. I don't think I was so bad. I just had a lot of energy, and at first, my Caucasian teachers up there didn't know how to deal with me. So they actually got people to come in and look at me, and they said, "Oh, no, ain't nothing wrong with her. She knows what she's doing." But they did keep me back in kindergarten still. So that's how I ended up being 2011. But all my class of 2011 in Duncanville, they all went to Stephen F. Austin College. I went to Clark. I ain't have enough money to stay at Clark. That was my favorite HBCU, especially at the time. I loved Clark. I got hurt and everything. My friends left. I made friends right away. They left me. They got jealous. Everybody used to call me Z. They left. I was alone, but I was still going to stay at Clark, but I ain't had nobody to sign for me to stay. My daddy was like, "Nah, your daddy got loans." My mama couldn't sign. She had bad credit. So I had to come back and stay, went to TW. Then I went to Jarvis. Should have stayed at Jarvis. Now that new dean came and said she can't drive, so she can't graduate. Mom said, "I'm taking you out." I should have stayed right there. I should have. But life goes on. You live and you learn. Join the Army. That didn't work out, but God, I've been through a lot in my life, y'all. A lot. I had teachers to fail me on purpose at TWU. I had 2 white teachers fail me, and all I did was go do my work and go to their class, make A's and B's. Even when my mom was sick in the hospital, I did my work. I ain't just talking like I did my work. I was still there. I did my work. I made A's and B's. Why they put a D on my report card, whatever it's called? Then I got out of one Hispanic lady's class. I didn't want to be in her class. My mom said something wasn't right with her, and I ain't really feel too comfortable with that lady. So I dropped her class the first week of school. Why she still put a D on my report card at the end of the year? I dropped her class before the deadline the first week of school. Let me tell you how much TW was intimidated by me at the time. 2 of the white teachers, and one of them was close to the dean over education, Dr. Anderson, at the time. One of them gave me a D, and I should have got a B or A. It was a reading class at that. That's my subject. I love reading and history. One thing I can do is talk and read very well, especially when it's time to put on my professional voice. That's nothing. It was a reading elementary class for education. The lady gonna give me a D, and all I had in her class was A's and B's. I experienced some racism. I did. From her, and then I had another white teacher. I think she failed me, and the Hispanic lady put a D on my report card when I dropped her class the first week of school. So that was the racism I experienced. To me, it was a lot of racism I was experiencing at TW, as well as spiritual. It was a lot of spiritual warfare. I had a dream that they was gathered around and they was like, "We trying to bury you." I had that dream when I went to TW. So it was a lot of spiritual warfare too. It was a lot of racism too. A lot of the white folks out there, some of the Spanish, are very racist. And that's why I encountered it the most. And out here in Dallas. And every time I did from a white person or a Mexican person, God would send another one. Like, especially I worked at McDonald's, so if a white person came in, treat me crazy, he'd send another one. They would treat me right. And I knew God was saying, "See, it's a spirit. It's not nothing to do with the color." Because that same spirit can be on anybody. But I done been through some stuff. Then I had some black teachers at Texas College. First of all, the one at Jarvis, the new dean came in talking about, "You can't graduate." I had told her she needed to lose some weight. I probably shouldn't have said that. I said, you got a little pouch. You got to exercise. My mom said, "You shouldn't have said that." Then she going to tell my mom she can't graduate. Them black teachers and black deans over education at Texas College, they gave me a hard time. I had to leave. They were so unprofessional. They had a workshop one time, and this one girl, she was a little She wasn't the brightest, and I had answered the question right. They got mad at me for making her feel insecure. They asked me to leave. That's how ignorant that school was. One of them, just like Tennessee State, one of the racists, they made me to leave the workshop because she was stuck on stupid and they wanted her to feel comfortable. Instead of saying, yeah, that's right, but that's okay, we can work with you too. They told me to leave for getting the answer right. That's how that HBCU was. I was at Texas College. Them girls told me, if you ain't a hoe, you need to get off this floor. Oh, you a good girl, you a virgin, you don't sleep around. This for hoes only. They be all in the bathroom dancing to Genuine naked. They say they were sleeping with each other. They be all in the stall dancing naked. Ask me how I know, because that's where we used to go to take our showers and all that. They all in the dance, all in the bathroom. Talking about, boy, it was nasty. It was a lot of looseness, and it was a lot of ghetto-ness, too. My. Now, I was used to it because I had got exposed to more of the ghetto-ness at Jarvis. And my grandma and them in the hood, so I understood it. But Texas College was a whole nother level. And them deans, they ain't treat me right. And then I had a friend that turned on me. I ended up getting into a fight with her and I had to leave. So I done been through some stuff by my own people. When I say I done been through some stuff, I done been through some stuff. Then the Army just topped it off. Yeah, I've been through a lot. A lot. And now, baby, I got to wrench this off there. Y'all, I'll be back. Okay. Ooh, child, I hope I got some activate, because, baby, if she ain't got no activate, this thing about to act up. Who is about to act up? What is that? What activator? Oh, shoot. I ain't about to fall out. washout process. Take y'all to the kitchen so y'all can see me. I'm washing it out with activator right now. Hey, don't judge my kitchen, okay? All right, y'all should see me now. Can you see? Try to push it up a bit. All right. Back down we go. So I got this activator. I always did have extra activator because you might need more than what come in the perm kit. And see, this one didn't even come with activator. It's supposed to come with activator, but my mom always kept her own activator for our hair. So that's what I do. It got straight. Hey, that mud got straight. That mud will burn. It don't never burn. And my hair, so of course, it's so thick, even relaxed, it don't never burn. And the thing is, like I said, it was regular. So for it to be burning, that's strong. Yo, I don't know if that was no lie. That thing talking about no lie. That's why I stick with Miracle, Olive Miracle. That don't never burn. And Botanical, that don't burn. This mud was burning. But I bet it got that mud straight frying that hair. That mud frying that hair. Ain't nothing healthy about it. But I bet you it's gonna be pretty. I say ain't nothing healthy about it, but I bet you it's gonna be pretty. It fried that hair. It might have fried the top of that scalp too. They study showed. I saw somewhere it said study showed that black women when they die, they top of their scalp be fried from relaxers or something. Boy, I don't care. That thing pretty. No, that thing pretty. You think we care? Heck no. Well, I don't care. I don't care about that. Ain't nobody looking at my brain anyway. What y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna be straight? Hey, what all y'all natural Nazis think about me relaxing my hair? They said, well, I don't care. You little chicken heads. So you gotta wash it out for the people that don't know until you get all the pink out. If you look closely, you see pink subs. So you're supposed to apply this activator multiple times until it turns white and no longer is pink. The pink is the perm. So you gotta get all the pink out. Was actually the relaxer because a perm is curly hair. So since our hair is tightly coiled, we're unperming it, relaxing it. But as most black people, we still say perm. It's inaccurate. It's a relaxer, but we still use the term perm. You're unperming it because, again, a perm is a curl. In our case, tight coil. So we're unperming it, but it's relaxing it. But I still use the term perm because that's what we've done for years, and even though it's inaccurate, that's what sticks. Done my research, right? Oh my goodness. A white man taught me that off of YouTube. See, now if I was like some of y'all black Nazis, I wouldn't have been willing to learn nothing because he's a white man. That man knew more about my hair than I did. Gotta humble yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, Dougie. Right. Woo-wee. It ain't none. You know, my mama grew up with Dougie Fresh now. I know the whole lyrics, but I ain't gonna sing it right now. I'm gonna say it now. My mama the one that put me on to it. She loved Dougie Fresh. And the Fat Boys said she went to their concert back in probably the 80s, late 80s. He said he was very down to earth. Not like love him, like I want to marry him. She thought he was very kind. She liked his music. You know, she an 80s teenagers. That was their time. You know, before she came back to Christ and all that. That was their fun. So you can't just go in scratching it. You got to wrench all of it out first. Then you apply the activator. Then once you applied it, you can start scratching it, trying to get out the scalp, you know, trying to work it out the scalp. Now, I ain't no professional, but that's how my mama told me.
That thing will burn. I ain't using this one no more. This ain't never used to burn. Sometimes when I was little, it used to burn a little bit, but never like this one was burning. My hair don't never burn when I burn. That's crazy. Might have been a sign I wasn't supposed to. Because I was sitting up there like, should I go back napping or should I relax? That might have been a sign. You shouldn't be relaxing it. You want something quick and pretty. You don't want to wait. You gotta wait for that, especially go see that there. You gotta wait for that thing. You gotta be patient. You gotta have time to deal with that and roll it down. And that's a cross. Pull that thing. I ain't got out of time or. Got one of these. You can make it work for you. Just run it over. Oh. Oh wait. How's it looking so far, guys? It look good. Do I look like Britney Spears? Not before she, I know she went through that thing where she kind of, she kind of had she went through it. Not the part where she was kind of struggling, the part where she shaved off her hair. Britney, like, toxic Britney. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Genie in the bottle, Britney. I'm playing. Whew. Man, I'm tired. Well, when I was in 3rd grade, even out there in the hood in Pleasant Grove, do you know all the black kids had Britney Spears backpacks? I was in the hood. I was in Pleasant Grove, and even in the hood, all the black kids had Britney Spears backpacks at that time. I grew up in that time. That was like 2001. I was like 9 or 10. I'm talking about all them black kids had Britney Spears backpacks. And we in the hood now. We in the hood. We ain't even in the suburbs. I was out there on St. Augustine Road and St. Augustine, Edison Tight Elementary. All them kids had Britney Spears backpacks. Whew. Back then it was NSYNC and all them. Man, I miss my childhood. I was thinking about that earlier. That's So Raven and Even Stevens, Lizzie McGuire. Back then I didn't even like Even Stevens. Not Even Stevens. I loved Even Stevens. I didn't like Lizzie McGuire at first. I don't know. I was tripping. I was like, that white girl. I don't want to watch the white girl. I ain't even watch Kim Possible. I don't even know how, but I think I was slow. That's crazy because that ain't how my mom raised me, but I had a little prejudice. I was like, I don't want to watch them because they white. I only want to see pretty black girls. And that ain't how my mama raised me, but it was there. But as I got older, I broke that and I started watching it. But I was grown by then. And it's crazy because I watched Even Stevens. And then I used to love Full House. I wasn't racist, but bro, I don't know what I was thinking when I was little, but I did not want to watch this. Okay, Lizzie McGuire used to be boring to me when I was little. And then Kim Possible, I must just been hating. I don't know, I was tripping with that one. Because like I said, Full House used to be my favorite show and Sister. And I used to love Even Stevens, so I don't know what I was tripping about. But as I got older, by the time I was grown, I like to watch my old little shows. I'm a big kid. I would watch Lizzie McGuire, and I'd be like, no, this was a good show. I was tripping for not watching this when I was little. Then I started watching Kim Possible. I was like, man, I miss these times. Because I used to watch Recess, and then I used to love Hey Arnold and Wild Thornberrys. It was all white shows. So I don't know what I had against, Lizzie McGuire, like I said, that was boring to me when I was younger. But when I look at it as I got older, I liked it. Kim Possible, I must have just been hating on Kim because she was pretty and fine. I was hating on Kim. I don't know why I was hating. I ain't never really been hating, but I must have been hating because I ain't want to watch it. But I watched the other stuff. That was great. That's okay. You live and you learn. But when I watched the replay, I was like, yo, this show is dope. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. But I miss my childhood. We had all the best shows in the early 2000s. Recess, Wild Thornberry, Hey Arnold. I had seen some episode of Hey Arnold. It was demonic. They were talking about the 666 and everything. I had to throw the whole series away. I bought the whole series. I used to love Hey Arnold. I had to throw it away. I said, oh, no. They had their secret things even back then. Disney Channel probably been demonic. We ain't even know it. Back when I was young, it was still more wholesome though. Good gosh. Whew. I'm tired at this point. I hope it's all out. And I'm just gonna get my scalp. It got straight, didn't it? It got straight. You see that? Well, it got straight, boy. It got straight, shouty. That mug got straight. Hey, don't judge my kitchen. Don't look nowhere but right here at his head. You gotta make sure that perm out. It's hiding in secret places. You gotta spit because it's getting all in my nose and ears and stuff. Nasty process. It gets messy. Gotta clean up. But I think it's good. Try to rub it on my face because the perm will kind of get on your face and everything. Trying to make sure it's all out before I apply my Olive Miracle. I'm using my Olive Miracle 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I love that. I've been using this since I was a teenager. Like I said, I love Botanicals Relaxer and Olive Miracle. They were my favorite ones. Never used to burn. Boy, I ain't never using this one. My mom used to use this one on me. It didn't even burn. I don't tell I got burned a little bit when I was younger because my mom used to use Super. And I got older than that. I ain't never, that stuff never used, but that stuff to be burning. Boy, never again. That stuff was burning. I'm wrenching this little spit out. It's getting on my. Alright. That wrenches out. I put the Vaseline down. That protected my face. After this process, gotta take a shower. Sometimes you can wrench it out in the shower too. I used to do that. You're gonna be in there for a while though. Probably better to do it in the sink. Because you gotta wrench it out with the activator. Quite a lengthy process. Unless, you know, some people can do it fast. My mom pretty much, she did it faster than this. I'm taking my time. You don't want to rush it too fast, especially because I want to make sure it's out because it was burning. Sometimes, I feel like when I was little, sometimes it used to be a little left in there on accident. So you want to make sure you take your time and get it out. And my mom always did that, but sometimes when you're rushing and stuff, you probably had to go to church. You probably relax it real quick before church. Sometimes it'll be a little left in there, and then later on through the week, I feel a little spot, like a little spot. It would always be sometimes be a little spot burn. I'm like, okay, that's the perm. So you can't rush. Sometimes you put a chemical on there, can't rush that. I ain't using this one no more. See, this right here, I found a spot that burn right there. I ain't using this no more. That burn though. Can't be doing that. It'll fall out like that. Let me put the water in there. All right, now I'm tired. So now I'm going in with the Olive Miracle. Y'all can see that. I don't know if it's the right way, but anyway, y'all see it. It's 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Oh, snap. This mud ain't even open. Sorry. Shoot. Don't get no realer than that. I love this shampoo and conditioner right here. Used to always leave it soft and silky, especially back in the day. Then you go in with the Olive Miracle leave-in conditioner. Yo, that leave your hair straight, boy, like you got that soft hair. If you don't know that, you know. Here's another tip for if you got hair like me. You got the 4C hair and you relax it and you want your hair to look like it's real soft and pretty. What you do is you don't blow dry it. That's a no-no. You don't take the blow dryer. I used to see black girls do that a lot. My cousin used to do that. That make it look nappy again. Of course, again, for me, like I said, I like that dead, straight European look. Like in the 1930s and 40s, I like it to look soft, silky, laid to the side. Like you got that soft hair in real life. So if you want that look, you do not take a blow dryer and blow it out in real life. You roll it up. You put the leave-in conditioner on your hair. You roll it up so you get all your hair moist with the leave-in conditioner. You take each section with the leave-in conditioner and you roll up your hair. You sit under the dryer. You do not put the dryer on high. You sit under the dryer under medium. I think I used to do low when I was a teenager. And what happens is when you come out and you take your rollers out no more, it leave your hair soft and pretty, like you got that soft, pretty hair. You know, like you got that 3C4. People won't be able to tell. That's why people used to always be like, "What country you from?" They used to think I was a Caribbean something. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing but a good perm. But also it was a process in how I did it. Like I said, y'all ain't supposed to blow dry. That's gonna get it back to the thick, coarse. Now, if you want that dead straight European look like I look, you don't blow dry, sweetheart. You put that leave-in conditioner on it, like this product, Olive Miracle, got that pretty leave-in conditioner, and you get it all through your hair. Comb through it, or you just put it on there. It be real pretty. It got it silky, like you got that pretty soft hair. That was that leave-in conditioner. Then you go through it, you roll it up like they used to do in the 30s and 40s. You sit on the dry on low or medium. Do not do it on high. You want to take your time and base that soft hair in, base in the pretty hair. And then you leave it on low or medium about 35, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Now, by the time you take that out the next day, you got to put the scarf on, wrap it up. And wrap up your neck. It's hard to sleep in them rollers. When I was younger, I could do it. Now that I'm older, I can't do it. But that's how my hair used to stay healthy too. I rolled it up, and I would always reset it every 2 weeks. But I didn't use a blow dryer. I sat under the dryer on low or medium, had that leave-in, and it always left my hair soft and silky. People always thought I had that pretty hair. They always thought I was a Caribbean, so I could tell them whatever country. I could say Puerto Rico, same time. All because I had a good perm and I knew how to do my hair to make it look a certain way. And when you're a beautician, a good beautician, even the other beautician, he said, because I used to walk around with my hair 4C, and as nappy as it was, some of them beauticians, like one of them told me one time, he was a guy, he's like, when you relax it, it be pretty. I said, how you know? He said, I can tell. Because it's real thick, but when you relax it, he said, it be real pretty. No, I said, how you know? Toot, night and day, honey. Dry 4C hair, especially when it's short. When it's long, I can work with it. But then when you relax them on it, look like night and day. Night and day. Night and I want the Indian hair when I go to heaven. Jesus, I want a different hair. I want the Indian hair. Where is the Indian hair? Give me the Indian hair. No, I don't want it. I'm going to ask for 22 inches when I get to heaven. Can I get the Indian 22-inch special? Can I get the Spanish wave special? The Malaysian 30-inch special? I'm going to be in heaven talking about, can I get the 40-inch special? I'll take a 20-inch, please. A 20 Brazilian, please. That angel said, you don't even need no weave up here. I'm going in. Now, that's Jesus. I'm going to ask Jesus for some different hair when I get to heaven. I ain't playing. I know. I say, Lord, now I know you don't make no mistake. But can I please have some different hair? I think we can get our heart desires up there. I really do. Plus, on them having the hair revelation, that's what they say. You can wear your hair any way you want to. So you can go to heaven and ask for a 20 Malaysian, a silky Spanish, a silky 25 Indian, a Brazilian part, a bust down, whatever you want when you get to heaven. But you got to live holy, though. You can't be carnal and go. If you live holy when you get to heaven, I feel like the Lord will give your heart desires. Now, I ain't on no for sure. But that's what I heard, man. I heard they got roller coasters and restaurants in heaven, too. I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Then for y'all people out there, you got some fair black people that's high yellow. Like, high, like, very fair. They like the tan. Then, the other people that like the tan, guess what? You don't need no tanning booth to heaven. You can be like, Lord, can I get that eternal tan? He'd be like, I got you. You see what I'm saying? Get your heart's desires up there. Can I get that eternal tan special? He'd be like, yo, I got you. Okay, he'll be like, no, I'm saying, no, I feel like he's going to give you your heart's desire. That's what I want to say. But then at the same point, you might not want that. Like, you might not be thinking like carnally. But I feel like when I get to heaven, I'm going to want some long hair still. So I'm going to ask for that long Indian special. I can't wait to look in that mirror. I want to see myself as an Indian woman. Child, if I could be any other color, I would be an Indian woman, baby. Like I said, they are bad. They are so beautiful. I'm stepping in that mirror. I want to see myself as an Indian woman. I am obsessed. They are so pretty. Ooh, Ethiopia. Ethiopians look like they a pretty mix of Indian woman and African too, but I don't think they mixed it all. But they look like they mixed with Indian, but I don't think they are though. I think that's just the way the God made them. This stuff still, it's starting to burn out of nowhere. That's crazy. Oh, I know this looks good, right? Ooh, I don't know why this mud starting to burn, but baby, we finna put that activator back in here, baby, because baby, this got me all the way messed up. This mud burning. That mean that perm still in there. We gotta wash it. I don't waste that shampoo and conditioner. I gotta put the activator back in there. Baby. Ooh. I'm mad. I do not want to put that activator back on. I don't have time. Oh, this process taking forever for some little bit of hair right now. No, it must be super long. Let me not say that. I gotta speak it into existence. It's very long. It's shoulder length. That's why it's long. Ooh, so long. I gotta hit this with that activator real quick. Oh my goodness, I don't feel like this. Oh, child. Ooh. Is it pink, y'all? Because it sure will burn. It's gonna be perm all up in here. That mud will burn. It wasn't burning at first. At first it would, but like that time I washed it out, it stopped. But then when I put that shampoo and conditioner on that for a moment, there it started burning. I mean, it's perm in here. Woo. That's just gonna be straight though. Sorry, I'm spitting. I know that's nasty, but it's all over my face. I'm gonna be like, stop that spitting, girl. This little burn. It's burning. I don't know why it's burning again. That's crazy. I can't use that no more. Something that's wrong. It's supposed to be no lie. I'm gonna be mad if that thing says it's supposed to be no lie. That's still burning. It don't never burn like that. What they do to this? Is this really no lie? Feel like it's lie the way it's burning. Lie must be something to make it burn. It don't never burn like this. I'm telling y'all, all my years when I was little, it would burn a little bit. As I got older, it never burns. So if it be burning, something ain't right with that. And I always pack it up. Every time I perm my hair, I packs it up, baby. I put all that perm on my hair and I drown it. And baby, it don't never, ever, you could never, ever. It never burns. I want to look good for y'all. Do I look like the Mona Lisa? Woo! I'm tired at this point. I want this to be over with. It don't never take this long. The one time I set up to record this process, it's taking forever. It don't never trust. Trust and believe I would have been in the bathroom styling my hair, wrapping it up. And y'all know what I forgot? I forgot my little wraps. My wraps. When you set your hair in your little hairstyle, you style it and then you wrap it. I forgot to buy some wraps. So we gotta improvise. I probably have to just use a scarf. feel like this up here still want to burn. Get out. Oh, I'm tired. I need a beautician at this point. It don't never take me long. One day I set up my camera and it's taking a long time. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. I feel like I gotta still put some on here because I feel like the top's still burning a little bit. Hey, I probably perm my scalp. But as many times I done that before, it don't burn. That's what I'm saying. It still don't burn. I probably don't be applying it right. But it come out pretty. And it don't be burning. But this time, oh baby, it don't burn. It ain't burning like burning, but I feel like it was still a little bit up here. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. Gotta get it out though. Is it pink? Because if it's pink, it ain't nothing but perm. I gotta wipe my face and see if this is pink. I feel like it's still some up in here. Here, let's try to scratch this one out. Get out. That's what I'm not doing. You're supposed to be scrubbing it. That's what mama used to. Yeah, you gotta scrub it, but that's what gets the perm out. If you got it in your scalp, just scrub it out at a certain point. First, you gotta wrench it out. Else it's gonna burn. You can't just start scratching your head when you fresh perm and you come to the sink. Don't do that. You're gonna mess yourself up. You gotta let the water run all over and wrench out as much as you can get first. Then after you do that, apply the activator. Just rub it on there once, maybe twice. Then you start scratching. You gotta work as much out first before you just go in scratching it out. You're gonna mess yourself up. So don't start for those beginners, those people that don't know, or even to inform people that's not black and you wonder what the heck I'm doing. It's a whole process to this. You gotta do it a certain way. It's gonna mess your head up. Leave it in too long, the hair gonna fall out. I ain't never had that happen though. But it's because again, I got some nappy roots, so it really don't matter what you do. It ain't gonna too much be bald because it's so nappy and thick. It can take a lot. You feel me? When you got that softer hair that's not so thick, but it's that's more how do I say it? You can't really be putting chemicals and stuff. When you got that nappy hair like me, it don't really matter when you as far as the chemicals because it can take a lot because it is so thick and coarse. You barely got to the scalp because you got to go through the 4C first. As far as the chemicals, when you got softer hair that's sometimes thinner, you can't do too much with it because it's kind of fragile. It's beautiful, but it's soft. So but when you got a nappy hair like I have, it really don't matter what you do to it because them roots is so nappy. You ain't gonna feel nothing. Like the one lady used to braid my hair when I was a teenager. She said somebody drag you down the street by your roots. Your hair so thick, you wouldn't even feel nothing. That's how thick my hair is, so it can take a lot. That's all I'm saying. It can take a lot because it's nappy. It's coarse. It's super thick. When you got that thinner soft hair, you can't do too much with that. But the good news is you ain't gotta do nothing to it. You just wake up and your hair is done because it's already pretty. You feel me? Hey, so we all got something we can work with. We all got something good. You might not have a booty, but you might got long, pretty hair. You might not got long, pretty hair, but you got pretty brown skin. Everybody got something. That's all I'm saying. Everybody got something. Gotta work with what you got. Don't try to be nobody else. Work with what you got. The black knife talking about, yeah, as you relaxing your hair, trying to be white. Well, allow me, ma'am. I'm just playing. Woo, the face burning out. I need to put some activate on my face. I'm gonna perm my face. I done that a few times. Got a little perm on the face. I got little peeled off a little piece of skin. Because I ain't never used to put the Vaseline on there. But that's what I was missing. So now, I gotta put the Vaseline on there. One time I burned my neck, perming my hair. 2020, I think it was 2023 or 2024 when I permed my hair. I burned my neck permanent. That hair was way down here on my neck. It was long. That was before I had cut it. I had burned my neck getting that mud straight. I was slapping that. I was like, well, I gotta get this straight. I couldn't wait straight. Because I had them little baby locks and I combed it out into a fro and it grew out. I was like, babe, I can't wait to get this straight. All right, so look, whatever this is, we finna be done with this. I'll probably get on this thing for an hour. Crazy. I'll never take this long, I'm telling you. All right, let me stop and engage with my audience. Whew. All right, what we got? All right, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Now, how many people on here? Yep, that's about right. All right, let me rinse this thing. Please, burn. It's taking a long time right here. Oh, ow. I don't know why, but it's turning up in there, man. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not using that perm no more. And I don't ever do that. Ever. I'm sorry, but I'm finna be done. I'm finna do this one last time. Your girl is tired. You be wasting all day. Put that color on burn. Woo! Tell me what that relaxer, what that perm. Slap a perm on it. Tell me what that is. I'm gonna flip it, slick it, dye it, and lay it to the side. Fry it, dye it. Actually, I want to put a rinse on it too. I bleached my hair one time and that really messed my hair up. But it did bounce back. It's burning again. Bro, I can't take it. Bro, this ain't never happened before. It's lightly, like a light little tingle. Bro, this is crazy, son. Bro. Sister. Never again, boy. Keep your mouth. I ain't never. I don't know what's going on. Might be some perm left on his face, probably. That's off his face. My mama would take it and just run the water through it. Right here, yes, run it through it. You need it to get out. That was crazy. Oh, but I'm gonna end up looking like Holly when I'm done. For all the haters talking about you do. I bet you can't hang with me when I clean up. I bet you can't hang with me. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Even the pretty fine girls used to hate on me in college. The ones that was pretty with the big booty. Even the pretty girls with the pretty hair. They was all hating on me. They was prettier than me, smarter than me. They butts was from here to Jupiter. It was that. They was still hating on me. Boy, I don't know what the problem was. I said, I don't know why these girls hating on me. They prettier than me. Fine and everything. Got the pretty hair. These girls was bad. Texas College, it wasn't pretty. They was still hating on me. I don't even know. I couldn't figure it out. Then I realized it ain't just about the outside. It's the inside. It's the purity. I had said that before. It was the innocence I had they was hating on. Yeah. See, a lot of them be bad, but they be toxic. What that group say? Poison. They toxic. The devil using them. They Jezebels. They was hating on my innocence. My rare beauty was still the innocence I had. They was toxic. They was experienced. They was very worldly, Jezebel. They was hating on my innocence. My beauty was better because it was innocent, it was pure. They was toxic. So though they was more beautiful physically and fine and everything, hair pretty and silky and everything, they was toxic. See, men, you need to get you a woman of God. Stop going off for these fine Jezebels. You can get you a good old saved woman that really know how to cook some biscuits and gravy for you, know how to be a wife, know how to pray for you when you're going through. You get them fine women, but they don't know how to pray for you. Something happens to you, you're going to die. But now if you get one of them good old saved women, they don't know how to pray for you, you're going to live because she's praying for you. Unless you already saved. So you got a praying mama or something. You need to get you a wife that know how to pray. Y'all just be looking at looks and booties and all this stuff that don't matter. Is she going to be a good wife? Is she going to be a good mother? So, baby, that's all that really matters. That other stuff going to fade away one day. You ain't going to be as pretty and fine as you is. Nothing wrong with keeping yourself up. Oh, but baby, we all grow up. Get you somebody that's going to know how to ride the storms in life. Know how to be a wife and a mama to your kids. Know how to cook and clean. Know how to pray for you when you're sick. Know how to pray to God that He heal and recover you. That's what you need. Oh no, but y'all want them girl with them BBLs, them weaves down here. Want them light-skinned chicks with the wavy hair. The Beckys and Johnnies and Janitas and whatever you look for. All of them look like all the celebrities married to the same type of girl. They all light-skinned with the pretty hair. Y'all got the same type. Yeah, all of them got the same type. And I ain't hating on you. But it's got to be something more than looks. But hey, to each his own. Do your thing, to each his own. You got the right to be with who you want to be with. I ain't going to hate. I ain't going to hate on you. Do what you want to do. Let's see, it will burn in a little bit. I ain't never using that again, but it'll burn. That's good. Ooh. I'm just trying to go through this water. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I feel like that scene from The Temptation. We playing burning. Told ya, I ain't lying. I ain't still trying to burn. I'm gonna drink this up. And I know I look crazy. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. You don't want to see me looking at it. Is you not? Are you the one looking? You were looking at? Other than me, you the one sitting here staring at me. Make sure you click the subscribe and the like button. And buy me a coffee, because that's what them other YouTubers talking about, buy them a coffee. Buy me a coffee. Oh, buy me a coffee shop. How about that? So I can generate my own wealth. Buy me a coffee shop. I'm just oh. I done shot the water down on my floor. I'm trying to make sure, man, this ain't gonna burn. I gotta put chemicals on this one. I gotta put my satin lotion on. Can't be burning. Nose running and everything. I gotta take a nice hot shower at this. Ooh, it gotta be all wet. I better have 100 likes on it. Hey, y'all better be liking that. I need 100 likes. Y'all can't see no more of this until I get. I can't see nothing. 100 likes. I can't see nothing. Hold on, I'm finna reach y'all comments. Hold on. Oh, I gotta. Did it get straight? Ooh. Do I look like Audrey Hepburn? Do I look British? Whew, I'm a blonde. All right, don't judge my kitchen.
Don't do that. Hey, 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 don't do that. Whew, an hour and 51 minutes. This is crazy. This mud's still burning. That's the crazy part. It's burning a little bit. This has never happened before. But it did today. But one day I decided to get on here looking crazy and film this mud. It decided it wanted to burn. Oh, I still got perm left. Now we gonna say that for a touch up. Even though it burned, I'm gonna just apply a little bit of it next time. All right, so this is the wrapping lotion. I got my leave-in conditioner, which I really don't need because let me put this down so y'all can see. All right, listen now. I got to clean my bathroom so y'all ain't seeing none of this crap. I gotta blow my nose. Oh, piss. Alright. How did I do it before? There we go. Hold on. Alright. There we go. I typically don't need to dry it because see, I like it dead straight, y'all. Some people just like it, good enough, and they blow dry it. I never understood. I used to see black people perm their hair, then they blow dry. I'm like, what's the need of perm and just get it back and looking nappy again? That never made sense to me. I like I'm one of them black girls that like it dead straight. As close to white as we can get. I'm just playing. I'm playing, but I do like it dead straight. All right. Oh yeah. But it got straight though. Ooh. It's dry as a bristle pad. Ain't never this dry. Bro, I am not using this no more. Is this no? This is a lie. I'm telling you, my mama used to use this. It has never came out. This kind of feels dry. It might be because I washed it with activated soap, but it say no lie, and it say normal. That's the crazy thing. It's burning like it was super, but it has never burned before. This is usually still a good one to use. So I don't know why it's burning so bad. But like I say, I usually use botanicals or olive. This is my olive miracle and botanicals. This is my go-to one and botanicals. I used to love botanicals because they use the plant extracts and they leave it so pretty. This feels very bristle and hard. It's never been like that, especially after a fresh perm. Oh my gosh, this mud feel bristle and hard. My edges, y'all. My edges. I was gonna style this into my little short haircut with my good old Olive Miracle foam setting and do my little short. If y'all watch my previous videos, I had it styled in my short hair method. I cut it into that little short haircut, but because it's feeling kind of bristle and hard, I'm going to go ahead and oops. I was supposed to use the creamy aloe shampoo. I was supposed to use this shampoo and then the replenishing conditioner. That's why this mud's so dry. Oh, because I was just like, this is so dry. I'm going to just put my Olive Miracle on and actually roll it up like I used to do when I was a teenager. Something come myself. But I like leave-in. If I put this on, I have to rinse it off in like 15 minutes. I don't feel like doing this, but it will. I have used this before. It do work and make it soft. I wish I would have realized that. I wasn't paying attention. Do I want to go through this? My whole point was I was going to show y'all me styling my hair. This mud is dry. I might though, because I feel like it's too dry. So I'm going to have to put this on, leave it on for like 15, 20 minutes, rinse it off, and then I'm probably going to put the leave-in conditioner on. It's too dry. I feel so bad. I really just probably should have did the leave-in conditioner, but I like how soft this feels. That's why I like the leave-in conditioner, make it soft like this. But I'm going to just leave this on. Put a shower cap on like they used to do back in the day when we was growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, especially my cousins, and they used to really do that. I ain't never really did too much, but I used to see them do it all the time. They put that little conditioner on there, and then they put their little shower cap on, only to rinse it and blow dry it and get it still like looking right back very coarse. I'm like, I don't get that. To me, if I'm gonna do all that, see this texture right here? I like that. You roll it up, you leave it, and it be soft and looking more flat and stuff. I like that because my hair is so thick. I like it to look the opposite, which is flat and dead straight. That's how I used to wear it when I was younger. See, I like this look. And the leave-in conditioner gives it the same look, and this is the look that I like. This is the look that I like. I like this look. I'm just gonna put a shower cap on it. I could have just put the leave-in conditioner on at this point because I'm tired, but I'm gonna just put this on because it goes with the product and I want it to be a little soft. Then I'm gonna rinse it off. That's okay. I'm gonna kick it with y'all the whole time. I'm not gonna go nowhere. We're gonna stick around from beginning to the end. It smells so good. I always like this. My mama used to have either the detangler of the olive oil or the replenishing oil. It used to smell so good. It smells the same. It smells, oh, I love this smell. Orange, infused with orange. It smells so good. It has always smelled so good. Check out the back. It got straight. And then when you put the leave-in conditioner and stuff, you get straight. And I don't have a blow dryer. So since I don't have a blow dryer, I told y'all how you sit under the blow dryer, you don't actually blow dry it. Even though I don't have a blow dryer now where you sit under it like that, I have a regular blow dryer, right? What I do is when I set it, usually I'll style it, set it, the short hair, I forgot what it's called. But, you set it with the wrapping lotion, you style it, you do your little short hair, your mold or whatever. I'll usually just take the blow dryer and put it on like medium. And I used to do that in college too, but I didn't have like the blow dryer to sit under. But I would put it on lower medium and still do it the same way. But I wouldn't put it on high and just blow dry my hair out and make it nappy again. I would roll it up with my leave-in conditioner and just take the blow dryer on low and medium and just do like this. And that'll still give it the same effect. So just got to know what you're doing. Yeah, there go the texture I like. This the texture it usually come out when I perm it. Even after the shampoo, it be soft. This mug came out brittle, like a brittle pad. So baby, tell me what that replenishing conditioner and that leave-in conditioner, they both it leave it just like this. That's what I like. I like that soft. I like it like that. It smells so good. So we're gonna put it like this. Look at it. Look at it. Well, y'all thought I was playing, boy. Look at it. Walk around like you got that pretty hair. Ooh, ooh. Look at it. Got straight, boy. Boy. Yeah, my God, me man. Then you know what I used to like do, y'all? My baby hair. I love doing my baby hair at the fresh part. It be so pretty. Especially when I roll it, I do my little baby hair. Look at that. You don't need a brush. You just, oh. Look at that. That's when that perm take good. I don't know what was happening with this. That mug was burning. Anyway, I forgot to get some shower caps too. I got this same old shower cap. It's got like old leave-in conditioner in it, but we're going to use this. And then we're going to rinse it out. Yeah, from the last time I permed my hair, put leave-in conditioner in it. I'm going to let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes just to get it like nice and replenished. And then we're going to just rinse it out and put my leave-in conditioner in it. How should I wear this? Okay. 2 hours live. I'm going to just hang out on the live though. Whew. I'm kind of hungry. I don't know what kind of time it is. All right, I'm gonna eat us a little salad. Oh, okay. I see the comment now. You put the prayer hand. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. We on the journey. We are on the journey to 2,000. We on the journey to 2,000. I'm going to eat me a little salad. Let this sit for 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to stick with y'all the whole time. And then I'm going to rinse it out. And I'm going to show y'all. I was going to, like I said, I was going to set it, mold it, right? And just show y'all my molding process. And then come back on here and show y'all the finished look tomorrow. But I might just roll it up instead of doing the mold. Because with the mold, I have to use hot curlers in the morning, right? I think I might just do old school and just do a roller set. I want it to be like soft. I don't want to use the hot curlers. I was going to do that. It depends. I want to use the rollers right now. I kind of just want the soft hair feel like I used to have when I was little. I mean, when I was a teenager. When I was little, it was irregular. By the time I got a teenager, I knew how to do my hair to make it look soft and pretty. And that involved the roller set. And the leave-in conditioner. And the blow dryer. All right, so we're going to make us a little salad. So y'all kick back and get comfortable, you feel me? Watch a little TV, you feel me? And then just chill. Let's put on a little TV for y'all. I'm going to make me a little salad. Let my puppy out because, oh, yeah, I'll show y'all. Let me see. We're going to chill. Oops. Hold on, y'all. I got to put some TV on. Watch some while I'm sitting here.
So last night I happened to come across a real disturbing clip on X. Now, this clip came from a song that is currently making the rounds on social media. It is viral on X and likely on other platforms. And the reason I was disturbed was not because this is the most, I guess, degenerate.
Learn data analysis on Coursera. Explore professional lessons designed by Google. Start learning on Coursera today.
If you can find any song in the world, you should be able to find the correct person. With limited card sales,
Get out.
you can do one with your first dollar.
My dog always trying to come in the kitchen when I'm in here. I gotta clean up a little bit. I made such a mess when I was doing my hair. Even though I got water all over. Oh boy, this been tough as relaxing.
But instead, because of this,
Watch one of my favorite YouTubers here. All the black conservative YouTubers. My kitchen is looking a hot mess. My refrigerator. Hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't do that.
Get away with being racist, but now they have soundtracks.
Hey, what you know about them black beans though? We got them.
It is now made it.
This is actually healthy for you. All right, there we got that.
Now, going to get into
I ain't gonna show y'all this. Y'all ain't gonna do it.
aspect of the song, the subject
Yeah,
matter
wait,
of the
hold on.
lyrics themselves, which are far more disturbing
Yeah.
than even the visual cues.
I'm gonna try to use
So before I do, I
that.
want
Okay, I
to
can
give us
say
a
this
little
part.
bit of, I guess, a framework as well as a foundation.
Oh,
I believe that all things must start where all things start, which is in the spiritual. And so to get a spiritual grounding and understanding of these things matters. So that being said, I want to read out a passage from 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 2. And the reason why I've chosen this is because though I'm not somebody who proclaims to, know God's timeline and when certain things are going to play out, etc., it's not my business to.
So apparently I needed to get a new onion today, and I thought that the onions I had would be good, but now they gone.
Because
So I'm
the
trying
way
to.
that things are matching up
Yeah,
right
this ain't
now
working.
is
This ain't gonna work.
absolutely wild.
This ain't gonna
So I
work.
actually want to start in the
That ain't gonna work.
first verse of chapter 3. So this reads,
Well,
this know
yeah,
also
no, that ain't
that
gonna
the last
That's not gonna work.
perilous time shall come.
Not
For
the-
men shall be lovers of their own selves. The age of selfish. I think so. Covetous, boastful, proud,
I was wanting to do some onions, but
disobedient to parents,
dang, I should have bought an onion.
unfaithful and unholy, without natural affection. That goes a lot of different ways. Without natural, what is natural affection? Sure, you can put some there. Truth breakers or promise breakers, false accusers, liars, incontinent. Not that incontinence, but I'm sure that may be included.
I'm doing good. How are you, Maddie?
Fierce.
Thank you for asking. You know,
That is good.
been a busy week.
Traitors.
God is good. It woke me up this morning.
I'll be convicted with
How about you? Hey, y'all shout out in the chat. Where y'all from? Where y'all watching from?
Those have been my personal ones that I've been working on. And God has been meeting me all the way there when it comes to these things.
Hey.
Let's see. High-mindedness, lovers of pleasures more than of God.
Come on, preach.
Having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. So this right here is a perfect description of what I have seen playing out in the so-called black culture or modern black culture. Right? I like to speak in terms of what
That was a nice. I already had a salad today. I had a salad that included cheese and some purple onions. I had some left earlier. And then I had black beans for lunch. And I'll have this for dinner.
Every single one of those things that I read out, you can pinpoint when it comes to
This really goes hard with like imitation crab meat, cheese, and purple onions. But we're just gonna do. I ran out the onions. It's gone. I gotta get another onion. I absolutely forgot to get the onion. It sucks. I'll get it tomorrow. God's willing. Or Saturday.
But most have given themselves over to their very own pride.
Preach. All right. And we're trying to limit the fat, so we're gonna do low cheese. Y'all shout in the chat where you from. Somebody said India. I had Bangladesh. I had France in there. I think Canada was on there earlier. I think Nigeria, Senegal, Spain. Y'all just rainbow colors. That's what it is. I don't get on here looking crazy like this. It's okay.
So let's go ahead and get into it. This artist is
I love me some cheese. I love me some cheese. I'm trying to watch it though.
I'm not really hip with what's going on in the scene anymore, to be honest.
Sharp cheddar. Medium cheddar, excuse me. Medium cheddar.
Those are like the last people I've heard of by name.
Anybody else dog don't eat until you eat. My dog literally does not eat until I eat. It be annoying me. So I be like, no, you can't eat right now because you don't got a mind to think for yourself. Stop eating when I eat. Like we a whole family. She be like, oh, it's dinner time. Like she'll stare at me. She'll look at me like she right here watching me right now. She'll look at me and then she'll start like licking her tongue. Like she'll get hungry. Then she'll start sniffing. Then she'll go to her tray and eat. And I don't be liking that because she don't be eating during the day. She just wait till whenever I eat. Then she eat. Only rarely do she go there sometimes and just eat. Like if I'm out and I come back and I let her out of her little cage, then she'll eat because I've been gone probably like 3-4 hours. Then sometimes she'll eat when I come back. She typically doesn't eat in the morning. She'll eat a little treat, but she doesn't eat her food. But then when she see me eating whenever, then she'll be like, oh, I guess I'm hungry. I'm like, girl, you need to think for yourself. Then she'll look at me, then she'll go to a plate, and she'll eat. Then she just stare at me eating, the weird part. Then I be sitting on the couch, and then she just be staring at me like on her little pillow. She'll just be like, she's obsessed with me. She's staring at me right now, trying to figure out what I'm saying, boy. Man, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hold on. I'll flip this camera. It should flip. You don't want to do it.
Well, she was doing it. I gave her a haircut today, y'all. That's her. I don't know why this camera ain't flipping. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, let's get to 100 likes. To 100 likes. We gotta get to 100 likes. I need everybody to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, your cousins, your aunties, the burglars in your neighborhood. Tell everybody to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Your co-workers, your mechanics, your favorite McDonald's.
All the non-blacks to the back. All the non-blacks to the back.
That's crazy. Is that Sexy Red song?
Black is the sweetest.
Whose song is this?
You know they say the bigger the bush, okay, the deeper the roots.
Whose song is this?
I'm knowing it's a B word like me that's being produced. I'm knowing it's a B word like me being produced, but you can't outdo the doer. I'm doing the do. P word. I ain't beefing with B words. They need to get in the booth. They steady sing my name. I need to give them some tune. They throwing salt on the player because they can't get in the room. Okay, sweeping these B words. They want to sit on the. They want to spit on the broom. Sounds like a witch's broom. Well, it sounds like a spell when you read some of these things. All the cute black girls screaming my ish. Ego so big. What I tell you right here about that ego?
That ego will get you in trouble.
Proud, haughty, high-minded.
They worship blackness.
Ego so big. N-word speeding my ish.
You know what God said about that? He said he brings down the prideful. He uplifts the humble, exalts the humble, brings down the proud. You see what he did to Pharaoh? He was black and beautiful too. His ego was big too. God put him to sleep in the deep. And his men. Pharaoh and his army and his chariot. I'm trying to tell black people you can't be proud, but can't nobody be proud. But sometimes black people be in this day and time it's in to be proud of a black person that worships your blackness. And then y'all be like, oh, God is black, he got dreadlocks. No, God is Jewish. He's holy. Doesn't matter what color he is. But stop trying to make him look like your daddy, your son, your uncle. Why don't we just let God be God? Yeah, I know the Bible say, but we still don't really know what color he is. Hair of wool or hair the color of wool, whatever. Don't focus on that. Focus on the part that he's holy. Else you're gonna make your blackness an idol. You try to make God like you when he's not. He's not like us. He's holy. So what does it matter what color he is? He's Jewish. He's holy. He's God. That's all that matters. We got it. He said he is not a Jew by birth, but that is circumcised with the heart. Right, so here's my little salad. It's missing a few things, but it's gonna be good.
Do you need $300, $500, or even $1,000 fast? WeFixMoney.com is the #1 trusted source to get money for rent, emergency car repairs, mortgage payments, bills, whatever the need. WeFixMoney.com could help. Here's how it works. Fill out a simple form. Search our network of lenders for funding, and then
I would go over there on the couch. Hold on, where my glasses at? Hold up, I'll be back. I think I will.
Money.com. That's WeFixMoney.com. This is Grand Junction, Colorado. My home? What? Okay, now we're going to stop right there. And then I told y'all, I was hesitating getting into this one for a few different reasons. I didn't even know where this was supposed to lead. But I know the overall calling that I've had.
All right, so my house is junky right now, so don't judge me, but I'm finna go sit on my couch and eat. I don't want y'all seeing it though, cause some of y'all still gonna judge me.
The inherent problems within the so-called
So let me see
black
how I'm
claims to be following God, claims to be godly, but is anything other than that, right? They have their own form of godliness, which to them
Okay,
seems
what can
right.
y'all see back?
Because
Hey,
they're their own God, so they make
don't
their
judge
own
the mess
rules,
right now.
right? They obey essentially whatever it is that they desire in that moment, the whims of their
I
own
don't need y'all
fleeting
seeing
emotions.
it.
And when you have this deep
I
hatred,
told y'all I gotta
for-
do my couch
because
over and
that's what's
stuff like that.
fueling it, right? That's
So
what's
don't.
giving
Hey,
avenues
I don't need y'all
for the devil to have you to go his way with black folks.
judging.
Is there such a deep-seated
My pads gotta be washed, so I took it off my couch right now.
Overall jealousy and envy and covetous, excuse me. There is a deep-seated hatred that has opened the door to this sort of demonic influence. Actually, I'm not saying that hyperbolically. I mean what I say. That's what's allowed this spirit in.
After I wash and set my hair,
Now, it
and
is
take my
important
shower
to
out, put
most
this in the
black
washing
folks,
machine and wash it.
most of all black folks in America, that they have been handed the shortest end of the stick, if not no stick at all. They have been limited by the quote unquote white man. And if it wasn't for this white man, they would not be struggling, failing. They would not be behind in a multitude of social, political, economic categories. The reality is, the moment when black folk replaced the true living God with the God of self, the God of identity politics, the God of this degeneracy here, right? Depravity, violence, promiscuity. I mean, if I'm just to go to this clip here, an embracing of baby mama culture, you have a woman who has the child likely out of wedlock. You got other women around her holding bottles of liquor, twerking away, etc. When that has become the standard, it has become the normalized. As my father told me, well, maybe a week or two ago, this is a bar. This one's staying with me for life. He said, you know, a subculture has become the mainstream culture when the mothers or the parents are no longer correcting the children.
Exactly.
How do you expect this woman here?
Let me tell y'all who this
or
is.
this mother
So
of
if you're not
auntie back
subscribed, you
here
can subscribe to him. He's a Christian conservative
to have any other
content
influence
creator.
on this child?
His name
than
is
what
Tinashe Peter.
they're doing. what
Tinashe
they're
Peter.
into.
Tinashe
This is
Peter.
the formation of the generational curses or the perpetuation of them, right? They got the kid being exposed to your aunties out there drinking liquor and twerking. That's the lifestyle. And it's fueled, as I said, at its core, with a deep hatred and disdain that is scapegoated through the quote unquote white man. All the non blacks in the back. I won't shake a white man's hand. The white man's not invited to my event. First and foremost, if you're not invited to an event like this, you're better off. Because likely somebody is going to get their beat or somebody's getting shot. That's real.
So yeah, my puppy.
When two or more come in the name of the Lord, things move
Look at this
for
girl.
good. When two or
Can
more
y'all see this
of
puppy?
these demonically possessed individuals, these ratchet individuals, hood ghetto individuals
What's she
come
doing?
together, there's about to be an issue. In the same way, when darkness gets together, something is about to pop off. And it might not even be in the men's section. Back in the day, it was just the men out there fighting. Now the women are fighting even more than the men are, dragging each other, pulling each other's hair literally out, curb stomping one another. Folks,
Girls is always fighting.
this is a spiritual
In the
problem
hood.
that is in
They was still fighting back in the day too.
And no, I'm not saying because you build more churches.
Sometimes you gotta fight when
Nobody's
you
got
grow up
more
in certain
churches than
areas.
black folks.
They be trying to
Every
punk.
little corner, you got a
If
church
you don't fight,
and
they
a
gonna
liquor
really
store
punk.
right next to each other. You go through Africa.
Tell me
and
why
you see
she
a
pulling my
multitude of these
wig.
so-called churches. So-called.
Girl.
But they're not alive. There's no God in them because the people in them, they're really playing from Saturday or Sunday afternoon
Well,
from the
this
parking lot
did
of
chilling in
that
the
church
cut.
until Sunday morning. The next over 6.5
Watching my
days
conservative
straight,
TV.
they're living any which way. Then for that hour and 20 minutes or 45 minutes, they're in there praising God. Only God can judge me. All sorts of stuff. Hung over.
That's the worst one to judge you when you die a sinner because you going to hell.
Yes, he does.
You rather to judge anybody else, you better go do life in prison and be judged by God and die a sinner.
You're black.
You're gonna be apart from him.
You have lost your way.
They say that like it's a life
I'm not
thing.
speaking to every black person, but those who subscribe to this culture, those who defend it.
That's real
You're
good.
not even supposed to be.
I think I want another one.
You know, some of y'all are so adamant and dogged about labeling individuals like myself
She'll be chewing on one of my.
as sellouts and
Oh,
bootlickers and all sorts of stuff. And my question is, well, are you indulging in this stuff? Well, nah, like I'm not a ghetto, but you know, you just a bootlegger. You want the white man to accept you. No, I don't look for the acceptance of man. I look for the acceptance of my creator. Period. Period.
Just a little
But
bit
why
more.
are you defending somebody in this sort of behavior? Why are you defending somebody who's living in open and willful sin and then professing to be some sort of Christian and a God knows my heart? What's up with that? You're supposed to be helping your brother. You said
He might
that
as well be
you
a
love your
preacher because
brother.
I be watching him. He really be preaching.
You gonna tell the
He
truth.
must be a preacher.
We need to do better. We need to move
He
different.
just gotta get the Holy Ghost. Sometimes he be cursing, but he be preaching. Well, I be listening to him. He preach most of the time. He must be a preacher.
That trauma, an open doorway, and it is being reinforced time and time again with these narratives of victim.
Hello, thank you for tuning in.
And so, of
Thank you for
course, you
tuning
have
in.
this natural degradation to where now you have songs that are openly saying Black people superior, Black supremacist anthem.
That's crazy.
I don't think I remember any of the real old school racist artists even putting out an anthem for their racism. Right? People just knew it in their personal lives or their stances and beliefs, and that's not right either. But to have it be so bold, to have it be so upfront,
We are living in that time where they worship blackness. And if you don't kiss the black people's foot, the ones that think like that, then you're a fashionist, you're a racist, you're a Hitler, and let you be Christian, a white man and conservative, that's just the worst.
Hateful,
Crazy.
spiteful,
Demonic.
violent.
Because guess what? Sin come in all colors,
And again,
and
there
so
are
do
those
good and bad people. The difference is Jesus. We all need him. Hello. You need the Holy Ghost. You must be born again. What did it say? What did it say? Unless a man is born again of the water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter in.
Tell the truth and just say it how it is. And it's your job to do the same as well in your life. Whether you're white, red, black, blue, I don't care. And don't be shut down by those people who try to call you and label you a racist because you're saying what is right in front of you.
And
You
you say,
tell them the truth.
because you conservative, because you're white, or because you're black, and you ain't going with the rest of the black culture that's demon blackness is God.
You know, a fish is gonna have to consume me whole and spit me out on the shores of Nineveh in order for me to have to go into the hood. And right now that's the sermon to stay away from that environment. But I will speak in the way that I've been called to speak. This right here is the byproduct. This ain't the Jewish label owner, the white label owner who's pushing this image. No. People in the comments, oh, the CIA won. This ain't the CIA. Stop it. This is a culture that is lost its God and has created its own God.
Don't worry about me. Go sit
It has
down.
lost the God.
No, all the way down. No, all the way over there.
Its own little G God. That's what it looks like right there. I pray for that little boy. I pray for all of them, truth be told. But that little boy right there,
That's bad.
all our kids deserve better. Unfortunately, most of the time they're not given better. And so we have to figure it out the hardest way. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there. Or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there or click on the
It's different
Cash
than a
App.
girl growing up
Leave a
with
little
a boy needs
so the
his
next
father.
time
Nothing possible.
God, if he's going to get their lives to God, God still bless a young man and he grew up to be a good young man. But the thing is, they're replacing God with culture and blackness, and they got all these sweet tarts out here. Crazy leftists indoctrinating kids and don't know how to define a woman and talking about they them and non-binary teachers and child, what they talking about? Last time I checked, they them was a group of 2 or more people, not one person.
Are you looking to register your business using an address other than your home? Wouldn't it be great if you could read and manage your business mail from anywhere?
Had to make me another salad.
With an iPostal One
See what we got,
virtual business address, it's easy to stay connected, protect your privacy, and enhance your business image. You'll be able to receive
I'm
mail
gonna reach it out
from
at
any carrier and register your business using your new business address. View and manage your mail the day you receive
Did I
it
put enough
using
ranch?
our app or website.
Ranch
You
even
can pick
make
it
it
up.
bad.
So how does it work? Simply choose a business address at any of the thousands of office buildings, workspaces, or shipping stores in our international network. If you want a phone and fax number that's just for your business, we can do that too. Then you can update all your business contact details with a professional address and phone number. When your mail arrives, we'll take a picture of the envelope or package, upload it to your account, and send you a notification when it's ready to view. From there, just log into your account and tell us what you want to do with each item. Forward, scan.
Tomorrow is Friday, y'all.
So a couple of days ago, I was on the phone with my pops, and during this call, he dropped a sort of gem on me that I know I will never forget. I mean, it was such a bar that I am here making an entire video just about that one point he made. Now, what he said was in context to some of the videos that I've done in the past when I speak on Black culture and how what used to be a subculture, what the likes of Dr. Thomas Sowell called a subculture, this degenerate, sort of vile, criminal, depraved culture. It was on the fringes. We have now moved from a place
Use the
where
white on the
sub, or where it was sub, to where it is the mainstream culture. And that's no surprise unless you're living in absolute delusion. Now, I'm not saying every Black person is a criminal or is a degenerate or whatever it is in America, but I'm saying that it is the mainstream, meaning it is the most accepted. And what my dad said was this. He said, when a subculture has become the mainstream culture, when the parents start correcting the children. Now, before I get into this first video, I want to give y'all
make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Hopefully, he doesn't mind.
Get the likes to 100.
But essentially, when we're still back,
the likes to 100. Come on. You know y'all can do better than that. I know you in the room. All y'all in the room.
Right.
Shout out.
I can't have an opinion about Black America.
Shout out where your city is, where you from, or your country. Make sure you get the likes, hit that like button.
When we were kids, when my brother was first born, 6 years before.
Chilling in the cut.
My dad said my children will not curse. They will not curse in my house. There will not be any curse words used in my house. And he didn't either. He wasn't a hypocrite about that. So he said to his employees, who had built out, successful ad business, etc. He said, if my child comes to me cursing, I know it happened because of one of my employees. My brother would visit the offices, or I would when I was little. So he said, if they come back cursing, I know where it happened, or I know where it came from. It came from one of my employees. And he said, if I found out who was the one who was exposing my kid to this, you're going to lose your job. Well, when I find out,
I don't know. They all want professional. I remember the day when cursing on the job when I was younger in the early 2000s, especially that was considered unprofessional, especially if you wasn't like in the hood like that. Even in the hood, like depending, like you still have some older woman that was safe and some regular woman that knew, like some of them probably did, some of them didn't, but like I just feel like even because I went to school in Pleasant Grove and all that, that was still considered unprofessional back then for the most part. I even went to school in Oak Cliff and Faith Family, JP Starks.
the man.
They wasn't cussing and all that back then, but that was the early 2000s. Maybe some was, but
being raised in a
not where I was.
culture
It was still considered unprofessional. Then as I got older, like everybody started cussing on their jobs. I remember becoming a teenager and a young adult working at Walmart and movie theaters and hearing managers start cursing and using profanity. And I remember thinking, when did this become acceptable or professional? Because I grew up like catching the old school where that wasn't professional. And also I'm saved, conservative and Christian. But it just wasn't the professional thing, even if you weren't. But then I witnessed a transition where cursing, managers were cursing and cursing at them. This lady dancing in church, that is, these people going to hell. That's a funeral. Wow, in the church? And they think that's funny. Look at them laughing.
Now,
Going
you
to hell.
have two grown women who are twerking in a church at a funeral. They getting on like first of all, I don't know who it is that passed, but I have never been to a funeral in my life where people are laughing and getting on in that way. I haven't.
People don't have no respect for the Lord these days. They going to hell for that. Because you ought to fear God. He can destroy you in hell. And you talking about nowhere only God can judge you. That's what you don't want to judge you when you're a sinner. They don't have no fear of God. The fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom.
First thing that comes to my mind is, that's not God. That's not church. That can't be. Or at least maybe it is a God. It's a small G God. Some other God. God of, I don't know, God of degeneracy or something like that. God of depravity.
They
But
serving
that's not the
Satan.
true and living God.
They serving the
That's
demon
not the
of
fruits that
sex
bear
and all that.
from that
Lust.
sort of relationship.
That's they
with
God.
the true and
They
living
don't
God.
serve
That's
the
not
true
it.
living God like you said.
Twerking is not a part of the
He a
curriculum.
preacher,
It
really.
is not a fruit.
He be preacher.
I won't get a kick out of it. Twerking is not a fruit of the
I don't
spirit.
know if y'all interested, but he be preaching. A little bit burned.
Twerking is not a fruit of the spirit.
It's not. It's not of God.
Ladies,
It's always been so ratchet to me. Even when I was younger and they'd be like, "Did you twerk?" And I used to say, "I don't twerk, I work." And I would strut. Y'all know I went to art school, right?
you do with that as you
Clock
I
and
tell
T.
you're gonna do what
They would say, "Do you twerk?" And I'd be like, "I don't twerk, I
Now,
work." And I would strut. No, I'd be like, "I strut." And
I
I'd rip the runway.
When the mother
Oh, yeah.
or the parents stop
That might be too much.
criticizing, stop correcting, stop disciplining around a specific issue, that issue has now become acceptable.
Okay, now I need to wash this out.
The parent no longer has a problem with the kid cussing, the mama, the dad cussing, they're using that.
They don't. To it. Matter of fact, they'll curse around and the coaches be cussing at the school, especially in the hood. I seen the transition. I was like, yo, this is not professional. Because they think because it's the hood, you know, but that's not okay. Kids shouldn't be cussing, but a lot of time in the hood, they be cussing with their kids. It's a part of culture, and that's why it's simple, though. And I'm saying it don't happen in the rich schools, because in the rich schools, now they listen to the hood music, they be cussing and all that. Sinners and sinners everywhere. It used to just be something that was more predominantly to the hood, so they can cuss like no one else. They do it to rich folks now. Now they want to copy the culture too. Everybody's sinning. Hey, I'm telling you, rich, poor, in between, you got to be born again. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrench this out, let y'all be able to see. Let me go see how pretty this looks.
So now imagine your child runs in the store, your little one,
My mama would have told me.
and they start tearing the store up like this. Look, they start throwing stuff over. They start tossing all kinds of things, tossing signs down. Just real big back at baby. All right, let's go and have fun.
Bone straight. Like the white folks here.
Imagine your
I
child
said, if
runs
we're going
in
to do
the
it
store.
right. I don't understand. When the black girls relax their hair, then they blow dry and just looking nappy again. What was the point of you relaxing it? I like this mother bone straight. I'm supposed to look like Lizzie when I'm finished. I'm supposed to look like Molly when I'm finished. That's what I like. Okay? That's what I like. But look at it. I like it like that. Bone straight. Whew. So it's on up.
Hey, fried dye, lay it to the side. That's what I like. That's what I like. I say I like them pretty chocolate with that pretty hair like this. But it be their hair, like they texture natural. They be like them black Indian. Shout it swing my way. Shout look good to me. Now won't you please swing my way? I pulled up to the church on a Wednesday night looking for a man I can read the Bible with tonight. Okay. Y'all don't know nothing about them 90s? That was KP and Envy. Now we pray they get saved. Looking for a man that could serve God right. And I walked over to him slowly. Said, I know you don't know me, but this might be your only chance to find a godly wife. All right, let me rinse this out. Yeah, like hot kissing soup. There go that dog tripping again. She got the zoomies. She always wants some attention. Oh, it's gonna be party. No, I just think she's party. You think I was a toy? Let me stop. No, I just think she's party. Oh my goodness. Still trying to burn. Never again. Neutralizing shampoo. That neutralizing shampoo is kind of stripping it probably of its natural oils too, because I put it on so many doggone times. Stripping the hair. That neutralizing, that replenishing conditioner really helps to add the softness and the moisture back. Stop, Bella.
This is modern day mainstream black culture. And I almost gave up on it. I did. There was a video that I did a couple of days ago, which was my begrudging coming back to this one, because God said, I know you think you're done with this, but I'm not done.
That's my favorite part.
I don't want to go in there, but they're crazy. They're locked, they're evolution. They have no sense anymore. They're murderers. They're devious. I'm good at that. I know what they're about. God said, yeah, okay, but that's not what I asked you to analyze. I asked you to go there and tell them the truth. And you're going to tell them to their face that they've been living wrong. Huh?
He a preacher. He a preacher for real. He just need to get the Holy Ghost because he be preaching. He always be preaching. I was thinking that God said he really a preacher. This man gotta be a preacher because he really always be preaching about God and what not to do and sinning. I don't really see too many conservatives that's not really saved doing that. Like the way he be talking, he really a preacher. He just need the Holy Ghost. I don't even think he know it. But when I be listening to him, he really be preaching. Yeah, he a preacher. All right. You said it.
Had some level of respect and reverence. Now you go into a so-called black church and you are liable to see the same things that happen in the club that night before that happen that same night at the lounge. Same activity. Same communication.
Oh, excuse me, y'all. You know, I'm usually doing this process by myself, but I decided I was going to bring y'all with me tonight. So, excuse me. How do I do this? I don't want to face it that way. Can I do it like this? There we go. Whew. Gosh. Oh, irritate. Something with my feet, though. I feel like a piece of glass. I'm not too really worried about drying it off. Cause I'm just gonna. I usually apply the Nutra. Now it left it a little bit more soft. It's softer, but it's still kind of dry. It's just not as soft as it could be. But as you can see, it did get straight. Matter of fact, I want it straighter than this. Stuck it to the scalp. I just like this soft, sticky hair. I want it straight. Get out, Bella. Straighter than this. This is the length right now we got going. I trimmed it a little bit. I gotta start going to the beautician. This is the back of it, y'all. So it did get straight. But don't worry. Now I was gonna set it and do my mold for my little short haircut, but like I said, I'm just gonna roll it up. I'm going to apply my leave-in conditioner, which is my absolute favorite part ever. This comes with this. What I like about Olive Miracle is it always used to come with leave-in conditioner, and I think the Botanicals used to too. But then they started selling the leave-in conditioner by itself, and I was like, that's even better because I always like the leave-in conditioner. All right, you girl. I got that magic stuff. I want that purple stuff. All right, my little rollers. These actually might be a little too big because my hair is shorter, but this could still work. Nah, it could still work. Probably could be a little smaller because it is shorter right now, but it's okay. It's long enough to still work. Just give me a little bumpage. Yeah, I want to kind of rocking old school today. Back in high school would be like longer, like right here. So I have more curls, and I would do my Shirley Temple curls. I wish I could put a picture of that. Ooh, a perm comb. We gotta let that soak. I need something to do my hair with. Hold on, she got combs. Let me get another comb. Wait. No, what? Oh, snap. I had a little bit. That's crazy. So, anyway, I had some olive oil wrapping lotion, and I went out and I bought some Olive Miracle wrapping lotion. And I already had some, so I could have kept my money, but it's okay. I'm gonna be using it. So apparently I can't find another comb. I want the one with the pointed end so I can part it right, but it's okay. We gotta use this. See, I need the pointed thing, but it's got perm on it. Do this one got perm on it too? This ain't even pointed like it should be. Stupid commercials. Trying to get my part right. I'm not this parter. It looks okay to me. It's my favorite part. Drenching it in this. I like the silky. This is too regular. I like it to be straight and soft. And like almost stuck to the head, like was like really soft like that. That's the look I like. So I apply the leave-in conditioner. And the good thing about this leave-in conditioner is even when your hair is dry, you can put it on and it still gives it this soft, wet look. It doesn't have to be like wet, but it'll make it soft and it'll keep it moist. And that's the look I really like. It says that it's going out. We gotta stop that. See if I can catch it before it dies. 12 seconds. I think I caught it. Did it do it? Good. Who's gonna die? Yeah, you can use this leave-in conditioner even on dry hair, ladies. Because, everybody don't know. Some people know. Some people don't. And I don't even know. It might even work for all the hair types. I know it works for mine. Well, I'm assuming it might work for some other people here that ain't black that's got thicker hair, too. I wouldn't think they would need it, but some of them might. And some people that ain't black got hair like black folks. Super curly, super thick. And some of them white. So, the assumption is it's only black people, but it's white people out here that got really curly. Some of them that got really curly hair. Thick. Some Italians got hair that's almost like curly black hair. So I'm just saying, y'all might want to use it too. So make it lay down. If you like it like me, you like it slick and stuff, grease lightning type stuff. You like your stuff slick, like I do. You might want to use that good stuff too. Yeah, some of y'all talking about you can't be saying God don't play about me and you living in all types of sin. That he love you, he love us all, but like that don't excuse your sin though. I would just be more humble about it. Now I can see if you were serving him, then you could be like, God don't play about me. But some people be saying that and they be you living in all types of sin, but you talking about God don't play about me. He don't play about his word either. Like you need to repent. That's the thing now. You got all these sinners running around here talking about God don't play about me. He don't play about that sin either. You need to repent or you finna bust hell wide open. He still love them people in hell. He gonna always love you. They ain't gonna stop you from being separated if you don't repent. You gotta be watching. Be careful with all these little sayings. Only God can judge you. God don't play about me. Repent. And you saying the same thing. Yeah, we just gonna go old school roller set today because I wanted to have that soft little look. I'm going out tomorrow. Going out, enjoy my little, got some planned, So I kind of want to have my little hair done. That's why I'm doing my hair. I had originally planned to get some more twists. But then when I realized they're not lasting, like I was thinking they were going to be lasting 2 months. And this one was really pretty when she first did it, but it only lasted 4 weeks. And it may be because I didn't know how to take care of the hair either. I didn't have the Hawaiian silky. I was using other stuff and the hair was often nappy and I wasn't liking it. I was looking crazy. So I said, I can't do this ratchet stuff. It started looking old and raggedy. The hair was getting too tight. So I got to take this out. It only lasted 4 weeks. So I said, babe, I can't be spending close to $300 for some twists that's only going to last 4 weeks. No, ma'am. That should have lasted at least 6 weeks. At least. I wanted to get a good 2 months, but at least 6 weeks. I need some smaller rollers for this. Where are my skinny rollers? At least 6 weeks. I need some. What do I do with my rollers? This really needs smaller rollers. I'm going to look for them later because, see, the back is shorter too, and it's going to need the smaller rollers. I used to have a bunch of different size rollers for my hair. And different times when I cut it off and then relax it, it'd be shorter. I had all types. This can always hit the beauty supply up. See, that one need a smaller roller. I think I don't have that with me though. I think it's in my unit. I got a storage unit where I keep a lot of my stuff. Just in case somebody break in and try to steal stuff. Ain't nothing good in here. I don't be trusting people, so I don't keep nothing here. Only thing I got here is exercise clothes and my pictures on the wall. That's it. I rotate my church dresses 1 or 2 a week. I don't leave nothing good in here. Sometimes I think, when you living next to people and you think maybe they don't like me, and sometimes, they'll pick it up on certain stuff. I'm like, okay. Smart thing to do would be get your stuff up out of there. If you know you living somewhere where people don't like you and they, and some of you never know, depending on the situation, if you can just pick up or if people, get you a little storage unit. Get all your good stuff up out of there until your lease is up. And you good. So that way if they break in, well, that's okay. I ain't care for none of that stuff anyway. Better not leave your good stuff up in there. If you know, even to be on the safe side, if you not for sure and you thinking, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So yeah, that stuff is gone. That stuff ain't in here. Security. I was, I don't want to get into all that though. Trying to stay on a positive note. So I ain't gonna get into all that. But we're gonna roll this hair up though. It was my go-to hairstyle in school. And then I let it was longer though. I let it down and it'd be little pretty soft, little Shirley Temple curls. My senior picture was so pretty. I looked like I was in the 1800s. It was so pretty. I wish I could put that on. I was so cute back then. I'm still cute though. I'm just older. I was young. Sit down. What are you doing? Now again, y'all, I was gonna set it for y'all. I was gonna do my little mold for y'all, my little short haircut, but I decided to go old school and just roll set it. Kind of wanted to have this soft look, so I said, let me just do the leave-in conditioner instead of the mousse set. I don't got my wrapping strips anyway. Yeah, I kind of just want to do some curls for tomorrow. See, I need the shorter rollers for that. I kind of take it in sections and I go layer by layer. This can go on one. Can it? He be preaching. I don't think he realized he a preacher. Hey, some more rollers. I need some more rollers, people. I got this piece. Then I got the little short stuff in the back. I got it rolled up with little rollers. And I had some like Twinkie little skinny rollers. That's what I need for that. You better not have peed on this floor. Oh. Oh, these are too big for the bag. This ain't gonna work for the bag. Some small ones. I gotta find some small rollers for the back. Yeah, that ain't gonna stay, y'all. I'm gonna go in the closet and see if I got some small ones, and I would take it out and replace it. But if I don't, let's try to get some of this rolled up in the back. I don't think I do. Dang, I need some rollers. I need rollers. Y'all. What do I do with this? Get away from my stuff. See, I'm gonna put you up. Go ahead, go in there. Go my nose. Whoa, bingo. I found the magic touch. Probably got more too. Anyway. I found what I was looking for. Some smaller rollers. I found the magic touch. I found the magic touch. So typically I would just get some rollers just like this, but a little smaller, but I couldn't find those, but I did find these. I forgot flexi rods, and this will still work to roll her. I don't need it. Should I use a different? I need a different. I even have some fuller ones. Yeah, we gonna do a little old school roller set today. What us gonna do? What us gonna do? I'm gonna use just like this. Yeah, so is it more? Go ahead and get to 100 likes, y'all. Get it to 100. Get us to 100 likes. Get us to 100 likes. Like that. Press that like button. Press that like button. I need some more. All the rollers I used to have. I need some more. This was working with back here, y'all. See, that's how I like it, but even slicker than, you know what? I feel like this one is taller. Should I split this one up? Leave it like that. See how this one down here and this one up here? So I was thinking about taking this one down and putting one up here, but it's just gonna be fuller when I take it down. And I'm probably gonna just want to comb it down. So I was looking at this. Okay. Let me see if I can find some. I'll show y'all the final product tomorrow. But we can't find any more. I gotta buy some more small rollers because she has none. We need it for the back. So if you've watched this all the way through, even if you're watching a replay, thank you for everyone that tuned in over this long period of time, 3 hours. Thank you, darling. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I gotta go take my shower and wash these things clothes. But I'm happy with the results. Ooh, what I like that. I love this. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, no. I waste my leave-in conditioner. I was just going to show y'all, and I waste it. But that's okay. We're going to push it. Oh, what is that? Put it back in there. Oh. Look at my stuff. What's this? What is that? Is there something right there? There's something right there. Anyway, if y'all don't know, this stuff is so good. This is perfect for black hair. If you like that silky soft look like I do. Oh, I'm so mad I did that. Such a mess. And I gotta clean everything up. It ain't even no need to be doing nothing next. I'm finna get in the shower. It leaves your hair soft. Like I said, it works the same on dry hair, especially relaxed hair. Baby, this gonna get you right. They gonna think you got that pretty hair. Baby, now I got that pretty perm. I had never failed in high school. I could fool the world. Okay, how can we do? We're going to put this in the pink one. And then this one right here. Let's try to put this over here. This can go over here with this. We're going to have to make it work. Just like that. And then this. I don't really know what I could do. I'm trying to separate the little pieces I have left into some part of a roller. I got to use this dirty shower cap because I forgot to get some more shower caps when I was at Walmart today. So I got to do it tomorrow or Saturday, God's willing. Maybe like one of these I could take out and add. Yeah. It was a piece of hair in here somewhere. Me don't know what to do. I'm gonna just put it with this pink roller because I don't know what to do. Yeah, we gotta just put all this together. Usually I do it like layers, so I kind of go row by row, so everything's not in there, but it's gonna go together. I'm gonna do it like I'm gonna try to do it like create. All right, all right. Let me show it to y'all. So this is the finished product, y'all. Again, I was gonna do my shortcut molded, but I decided to go old school and roll set it, and I'm finished with it. I'm happy with it. Came out straight enough. We gonna wear it like this tomorrow, old school. Come out the little curls. Just put a little scarf on the tie. This how we gonna wear it, and I'll show it to y'all tomorrow when I'm dressed. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything tonight. I can use the rest of the perm. This stuff was burning for a touch up. Huh. Tell me what that do. Got a little bit left. We're going to use that for a touch up. And we're going to, look, we're burning though. We're going to use it anyway. All right. Where did this come from? Where my thing just... Where did my thing just... All right. So, if you tuned in and you made it to the end, congratulations. I'm about to take a shower, wash this stuff. I'll show y'all the finished product in the morning. It's just going to be an old-fashioned roller set. But I'm happy. It came out straight. I wanted it straight. Really pretty. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Support your girl. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Stay tuned. I got a lot more coming. Have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye. Peace.